What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay? Right, like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right, but I mean, we can all look Bitcoin sort of as...
Forever, Laura. People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. 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 Okay?
Is this your homework, Larry?
See what happens, Larry?
I have overinvested by a lot.
Bruh.
Hype in the chat!
Hello, traders. Welcome to this really early Tuesday stream where we have a very, very big development on the one coin that we all look at every day for years, and just it's something spectacular unfolding. The breakout 2 weeks ago, the back test really last week on CME futures, and now we're catching that mega follow through, and it just happens to be in week 44, which week 44 is Bitcoin's best historical week of the entire year. Remember, it's up over 10% on average since 2013 this week. So what is Bitcoin up this week already? In week 44, up 7.15%. And it's only a Tuesday. So, kind of right in line with history. I love history when it repeats itself. So, you know what's happening? I mean, like, look, this is just spot price. If all stayed the same, or higher on the close in 5 days, 8 hours, chat, we would be making history. It would be the highest weekly candle close ever. Taking out all that March crap, the May crap, the July crap. Have fun with all the other stuff you play with too. But all right, Ethereum alert going off. Plenty of alerts going off. MAGA coin went berserk. The GME S coin joke alert went off. That thing went nuts, outperforming GME itself. So I guess let's look at the daily on Bitcoin real quick, just so you can see the channel. I adjusted the channel a little bit because it started making more sense to anchor the wick on the top end, 1 and 2 and 3. Like I had this initially.
3.6. Not great, not terrible.
Via Kings, love you, comrade.
Kalishnikov, what's up, dude? Seems like you've been in Russia a long time. Welcome back, man. I imagine many different people from the past cycles will return, as they do during times like this. And if this is real, this time will last for months. We'll have months of this euphoria, and then it will probably turn into mania. Everyone becomes a genius. So with that adjustment, thanks again for 360. With that adjustment, just using the candle close, you get a bonus touch on the bottom, and you got more leeway. So if you adjust it this way, this is like a more liberal way of anchoring, then you got like 75,200 is the overbought threshold of this channel. There's Solana alert going off, chat. Oh my God. I don't even get a chance to talk Bitcoin. You know, $73,139 and change. That is the highest daily candle close ever. That is what this the next orange line on the chart above my head. That's what that indicates. The red line, the magenta line, 69K, right, was the 2021 cycle top, red, okay? So $73,835.57 is this current time's all-time high. You know, in 2024's all-time high, the newer one. I have an alert set up. It's $73,835.58, 1 penny higher. So if we hear the alert, we'll have an all-time high. We're getting real close. You can't believe it. We're getting real close to Hay Song territory. Remember the Hay Song. How many days has it been since the last Hay Song? It has been, to the day, it has been 229 days since we last heard the real Hay Song in this chat on this stream live in front of you. So not too much further away. Beautiful. So we're going to keep our eye on these levels. You know, we're never going to get off the Bitcoin chart. It would be nice, though. I think you would appreciate we continue looking at other assets that are also making a splash today. This is coffee number 2 for me at freaking 1 p.m. Eastern, just about. So just are the audio levels good? Is the price action good? Is Manbun liquidated yet? No, Manbun already switched long, dude. He levered up, dude. No, man, he's genius. Okay, of course. So Bitcoin up over 4% on the day, approaching fast. Remember the highest daily candle close ever. So let's go look at Ethereum because its alert went off before Solana. And remember, yesterday it finally came to pass that Ethereum was good. If you wanted to strategize a trade setup, construct a trading plan, you could have done it reasonably, optimally. Third Valley, right after the harmonic, the back test of spring of that 2700 level, and that was it. It was posted and live on stream in front of like 1,000 people.
Mitre Hyde.
What a start! Mr. Don't want to eat the bugs. Well, you're gonna. There's nothing you can do about it, dude.
Is that a joke?
They're gonna rig the election. They're gonna replace you with third world 80 IQ migrants, and you're gonna eat bugs. You're gonna eat phosphorus dioxide in your oatmeal and get cancer in 5 years from now. Come on. 24. Sorry, not 27. My bad. Yes, 24. Crypto hoarder, correct. Yes. Sorry, all over the place today. This is obviously a. Remember, I went live for, what was it, 4.5 hours yesterday? I was strung out like a junkie after stream. I was just like, oh my God. Ate the amazing New York strip. If we want to do it again today, you know, let's make it happen. Let's have a pump, make gains, and have another huge bone-in New York strip meal, right? Let's go streaking with the high-end steakhouse food. It'd be wonderful. Yeah, it was a marathon stream yesterday for a while. Yeah, Ronin coin looked okay. It was like, you know, you could have strategized. You didn't have to long it, but you could have, and it was for the sake of education that, you know, we talked about that. But yeah, this is the third, like the M-shape completes. And I know Solana was different, right? This was the first, second, third valley, but they need another check back on Ethereum. And you got it. You got a formal back test at 2400, and that was the signal, really. Like, it was a little bit of favorable price action above 24/7, right? And the way Bitcoin kind of looked like was real good. So it was like, okay, fine. Fine. At this point, if you are late to the party, late to Bitcoin, you were worried, you wanted something, you couldn't make Sol because you were late for that, obviously. You missed Doge, you missed storage. Okay, well, you missed Bitcoin cap. Okay, well, I guess Ethereum, and now it's already up 4% on the new day since the entry. So, good start. I got more alerts set up on this, so if we hear that more highs of day, we'll hear the beep. Solana up 2.47%. We're talking Solana is currently trading at its highest price since July 31st, and target one of the trade setup was hit yesterday, or no, earlier today, I guess. It was like last night when the new candle opened and went a little higher. Solana, first target, hype in the chat. Very nice. Remember, back in September, the fear was off the chains on this market. The uncertainty was vast. It just was. If you were here in September, a lot of people were very scared. I was kind of bugging out a little bit, like about like these alts. Like, hey man, what about Solana? Solana's about to break this level. It was September 6th, and then they didn't. Then the candle close was at the support. Then they rallied it. And then a few days later, they back tested $130 as support. I'm gonna say, wait a second, we haven't completed an M shape and they just failed again. Is history gonna repeat itself? Well, there's bullish divergence here on the same low, slightly lower low in the candle close.
Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
Thank you, Heisenberg and Jesse. Continue to cook that blue meth. Thank you. Or what do they call it? Magic blue. Anyway, so it was just the M shape, the inflection point, the technical indicator of the spring back test with the divergence. That was the combination of variables used to construct the trading plan. So we knew, like, if it didn't fail, which if it did, minimal losses, that sucks. We're probably going to $90. But it didn't. If it succeeds, though, you know you have maximum upside because you're buying at a support. You're buying at a support with favorable price action, which is always what you want to do as a swing trader. And so there it is. First target of trade setup achieved. officially, and target 2 is just a little higher. You know, it's 198, right? It's the top of the range completely. Yeah, the first target, remember, when we're placing these trade setups, the sentiment is far different than by the time the asset, if the trade plays out, when the asset gets to those targets, sentiment like completely 180s, where it changes so much that if someone looking at it now would be like, why would you be so conservative on your targets? And it's like, you must have not been here when this trade setup was published, or when you did not go long at these levels. Because yeah, right now, everyone's amped up on juice, man. Everyone's adrenal glands are going nuts. Cortisol's pumping through your veins. You can't sleep. You're going crazy. That's a composite operator. So, all right, you know, 2 targets for just the range trade, traditional range trade.
Yes, science.
That's right, Jesse. Science, inexact science, more art and science combination. Anyway, so third target though, hey man, swing for the fence, all-time highs. That's 259.72 up there. So, and if they ever break that, then you got a $300 fourth target, psychological. You can go with that. Okay. So, all right, I mean, it's, you know, when a trade setup hits a target, I mean, it's good to look back.
My name is Donald J.B.A. Trump, and I approve this message.
TRND, thank you so much for the Donald Trump contribution. 72,740 on Bitcoin. Solana at multi-month highs. Bitcoin just had its, you know, on the last 4-hour candle, chat, it was the highest 4-hour candle since March 14th, I believe. Popcat has a really nice trend. Popcat on, you know, meme coin is actually technically good. Weird enough, just higher highs, high lows. Not really a good setup or anything, just a lot better than most of these legacy loser S coins created in 2017, 2021. Yeah. So, all right, let's go. Ethereum, Solana, BNB, 1.65%. Hey, partial decline. Thinking, yeah, you break out. You're breaking out. Yeah. Going for, right? If all stayed the same or equal, it would be pretty much the highest daily candle close since June 16th or June 12th, depending on where it closes by the cents. But breaking 602, big deal on BNB. Very strong here. Just another higher low, right? We should make a song called "Just Another Higher," like, you know, what is it? Yet Another Movie from Pink Floyd. It's like yet another higher low. And then it's like this local wave structure, stupidly bullish now. It's like, if that's a higher low, and there's the Nasdaq. Why is the Nasdaq alert going off? Oh my God! All-time highs on the Nasdaq, chat.
Hype in the chat. Look here. Look, listen. Bruh.
We're gonna deliver. Friggin' did it. Hype in the chat. Nasdaq catching up with the Dow Jones. Oh my God, chat. Another alert. It would be IREN. IREN is crossing to going positive back on the day. It was down like 5%, 1041. So I set up an alert if it was going to go at even. But this is, I have calls on this. I'm long on this. Thank you so much for the Dungeon Wave Synth Wizard. Short person. Thank you. Yeah, we're waiting for 15 bucks on this, or at least like 1480. This is going way higher. If you're patient enough, composite operator been accumulating this for a very long time, and he's gonna get paid, dude. He will get paid. Painted us a beautiful structure, and it's just a matter of time. You just wait. It was up, what was it? What did it close at? It was up 18% yesterday. Getting paid, baby. Guess what? BT. These Bitcoin miners. If you've been sad about the altcoins, it's like, yeah, I mean, only a couple been tradable, playable, like good for yield, making money, because it's too free of a market, man. I think that's the issue. The problem with crypto is there's 2.5 million S coins on a free market where there's no like QE, you know, there's no Federal Reserve, you know, there's no central banks like behind the scenes working dark pools, you know, like number go up on S&P all the time. Boomers retirement. Oh my God. So like in crypto, hey, Bitcoin miners are connected to that boomer market with all that weird dynamic behind the scenes of money printing. So this has been the place a couple times now, a few times. some good trades. So this should be another trade. But I think like these miners are going way higher. They're going to make those common retraces from their old all-time highs from 2021. Yeah. So $15 target up there on Iris. Anyway, I don't know, alert went off. I'll move this alert to where if we go highs a day, we'll hear it. We won't hear it from it again unless we did that. Bitcoin 72,900 right now, approaching the highest daily close ever.
What are your thoughts on the future of Filecoin? Phil. Thanks.
Luke, hello. Thank you for the £5 sweat on NetMate. Future File, it's going to file things on the blockchain. And the thing about all these coins, dude, is there's no price to earnings. There's no earnings per coin. There's no revenue reports, right? There's no quarterly reports. If they do make money, they don't have to share the money with you. There's no mathematical way that you're going to get paid back as an investor of File or any altcoin for that matter. So you have to look at it like that. The only metric for fundamentals is pretty much the network effect of like, okay, could you pull up how many people are daily joining the File network and are growing it? If you can't do that, I mean, that's the only fundamental you really have with these alts. And guess what? In bear markets, it always collapses. People stop using it. Yeah, so it's almost like speculation and price actions, just about the only thing that keeps the masses here. So that thing will probably pump at some point. It'll have its fun, and then it will dump 88 to 99% of its value from the previous low to high, like they always do. And then a beautiful bottoming base will develop over like a year, and then it'll do it again. And then it'll pump, and then it'll dump. And 886, 90% retrace, same thing. So these are cyclical assets, right? They have their booms, their busts, their bottoming bases, tail end of bottoming base, probably the time where you're looking to enter. You long it, you have your constructed trading plan, you exit, and you forget about it. So Filecoin, just like all the rest, no one cares. It's a joke. But hey, it might present us with a good technical structure to long. Anyway, does that make sense? This is crypto, dude. Not the place to be asking about long term on these S coins, dude. Doesn't matter. But it's a good time. Speculate, right? I mean, maybe not for the ERC20 tokens, but hey, if Ethereum's finally catching the love, the bids with this third valley here, and it's going, remember, 3K, 3,500, 4K, all three targets of this trade setup here. Okay, this is a fresh off the presses trade setup, posted yesterday on stream live. Okay, it doesn't matter. You want to completely control the internet. All right, cool. Well, again, just because it might, like basic attention token, hey, dude, it might have an actual function. That's great. I love that. That's amazing. And that I wish all crypto was like that. Like Filecoin storage, right? You store things on the storage network, and it's decentralized. That's great, but it doesn't mean you're ever gonna make money owning the asset just because it does that. Okay. Yeah, look at it. It's not. These are not investments, dude. These are assets meant to be traded and then dumped at tops to stoop the dumbest money. I mean, selling it to your Uber driver, your barber, your math tutor, whatever. You want to sell, well, maybe not math tutor, might know what's going on. Who knows? But might be a TA hobby. But, you know, you'll see. You will see when Ethereum gets 3,500, 4,000, like these new people will be joining the stream, the community. They'll be very, very opinionated too. A lot of opinionated people will start joining this space. The higher we go, and that's just the composite man's doing. He does it every cycle. So anyway, let's look at Dogecoin.
Thanks for everything, Rich.
Again?
Best music of any stream.
That's a nice name, I guess. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you, dude. So great news on Doge chat. You know what happened today? What happened today? Can someone tell me what happened today on Dogecoin? Take a look at the trade setup. Remember that time we were in the space-time continuum, October 11th, and it was there, and I was screaming at you. I was literally yelling at you, punching my desk. And I was like, this is it. You'll wish to God you could come back to this moment, but you have to go to a black hole with Matthew McConaughey to ever get back to this moment in time. And that was, again, October 11th when this was published, I think live on stream. So yeah, take profit 3 of the trade setup occurred. It's not showing it. It's just stupid how it does it. The data doesn't show on the day it happens, but as you can clearly see, take profit 3 at 1745, and you're at 1766 right now on Dogecoin. So if they break this, though, it could be a new
is the trade
major
setup
move
invalid
up.
at this point and best to liquidate if we're still in the trade? Thanks for all your TA over the years.
So holy shit. I don't know. We can look at OXT. Again, it's part of an ERC crew, like, you know, VeChain. It's like they had good structures, right? But no one bid on them. And then like Bitcoin sneezed and they dumped again. And you know, a lot of them are like they put in their third valley, so it looked good. And then they're coming in and maybe they're putting in a confirmation low at the third valley. That's actually what some of the Bitcoin miners did. We will definitely
salt, so salty.
Thank you so much for the salt. Okay. Have an alert set up if Doge is breaking out. Why would this be a third target? Because it's such a real level where major reversals have occurred. Look what happened March 15th when they rallied this off the swing low where the trade setup entry was. Hello? Look where it ran and where it topped out. This exact target. Okay, what did it do after that? It went straight back down and fell below it, obviously, but that's why it's the third target, because it could be the end. It's probably not. We're probably like entering, like we've re-entered a new trend here, bull trend. So they pull it back. They'll probably pivot with the higher low and run again. But that's okay. Remember, we talk about trade setups or chapters in books. Okay, so this chapter has just concluded. That's fine. The book can continue way higher. 34 cent would be the conclusion of the next chapter of the bull book, right? The bull trend. So anyway, great stuff. Dogecoin. Since that bullish engulfing candle on the 11th, since then, Doge got as high as 62% appreciation in value in what? How many days? What was that again? 17? In 17, 18 days. That's pretty good day's work, wouldn't you think? Okay. So, wonderful stuff here on these bigger cryptos. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. What was that noise? I just heard something. It sounded really weird. Only 934 viewers on a pump stream. Yeah, but it's like 1 p.m. Like I never live at this time, right? Like ever. So it's just, hey, and Bitcoin's not really pumping anymore. It pinnacled. Like I guess when the stream intro was going, it got to 72,990. Man, we're so close. I mean, understand, chat. 73,139, 73,835. Those are the last lines. There's no more after that. We have not created any more.
Hey, Mitch. How's Sui looking after this rebound?
Stash, I don't know, man. Remember, if you like want formal requests, if you're new, like I don't know, like I don't monetize. Okay, my streams, I don't do sponsorships. I've never done it in almost 7 years of doing this. Go talk to someone that's actually not done that. Okay, so it's 100% crowdsourced in my own trades. That's the only way I'm making money doing this, and I do it all for free, right? So it's like $20 request if you actually want me to look at something that you want me to look at. And if you don't value what I do here $20 worth, then you didn't value me at all. So it's like you really need to see it, you know. So thank you for the 5. But okay, I'm just saying, it's not like, it's pretty clear. It's in the description and it's right above my head, so it's like really hard to miss. Yeah, let's look at total real quick. Remember total when it broke out, chat? Jonathan, do you remember the time sellers pushed the price down to test the supply line, test 2.2 trillion old overhead resistance, test the 200-day moving average, all at the same time? 3 different key levels were formally back tested as support. Do you remember, Jonathan?
I like turtles.
But not for me. So total market cap, remember we talked about 2.438 trillion was on deck with the breakout yesterday, and we're almost there, man, already.
It would appear that we are in a pivotal time in human history with government and money. Hold on boys, this could end in many different ways, gah. Chestad super chatted
Chestad, what's up, man?
$49.99. Can you look at Jasmine?
Please clap.
Yeah, we'll look at Jasmine, the Japanese S coin. Sure. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
So, if this level's broken, 2.438 trillion, the high is back from July. So this shows how, you know, underperforming the altcoins are to Bitcoin. As you can think about, like, oh, Bitcoin's well above its July high. It's up here. I mean, we're up in March, April territory now on Bitcoin. So this thing is just clearly the altcoin's been weighing down total market cap. So yeah, a little bit higher. So that means a little bit higher on Bitcoin. That means like Bitcoin could very well be seeing like 73,139 soon, and possibly 73,835 if we're getting 2.438 trillion on total. And then if we broke that, then it's an easy, undeniable target of 2.577 trillion, and that's when things start getting really interesting. Bitcoin, if you're at that level at that point, Bitcoin's at 80K, $80,000 plus up there. So wow, man, it's just, it really is. It feels like this, doesn't it?
And then, just like that,
all that 8 months of gut-wrenching consolidation, the ups, the downs, one of the fastest flash crashes in the history of Bitcoin in late July, early August. We survived, ended up putting in a higher low, and then the trend reversed. And people were still being bearish as early as 2 days ago. Like, good God, man, I don't even know what to tell you. They continued staying bearish. It's like, you don't understand. The weekly, remember the histogram had not seen positive momentum since April, and then we just showed it. Okay, so real quick, we should probably just look at like the crypto.
I finally found ALB on TradingView. Take a look at ticker or type in alien base in search and it should pop up. It's similar type of token to Aerodrome. 151.2287334 CTSI.
Totally, man. Actually, Boring Finance, we looked at alien base coin before Bitcoin when the stream started. If you want to rewind, it's there. Okay. No need to even look at it. Just kidding. Okay. Yeah. So let's look at MicroStrategy. We're going to get to these requests, right? But again, this is like, we're just kind of making the rounds here. So, all right, a couple alerts, muddy in the waters here. So MicroStrategy up 2.58%. It was weird, right? With Bitcoin was pumping and MicroStrategy just really couldn't catch a bid. It was up, you know, as high as 267.89 today. Last night, overnight, it was at $270. Just incredible. But we are, you know, you want controversy? Well, you're at it. You're at the controversial level from the high to low of this big rectangle breakout. You're at a golden mean ratio right now, like at pretty much to the dollar, right around the cent. You're trading at it. You can't even see. I mean, it's like the red line that shows where the price is confluent with that very, very faint blue, purple golden mean ratio. So, not much of a reaction yet. And remember, there is nothing here. Like you're in pseudo price discovery. You do have earnings, and this could kill. I don't know what's going to happen. I've looked back on MicroStrategy. I don't think I've ever seen MicroStrategy in a crazy run like this, where it reports earnings in the middle of it, right when it's in the midst of the big run. I look back, I couldn't find any. So this is definitely going to be weird. You don't know if it's going to dump 15%, could, or do nothing, or pump. I guess it doesn't matter really, because it's just, you know, correlated to Bitcoin, but who knows? Who freaking knows? That is tomorrow they report. Not sure if it's pre-market or after-market close, but yep. Big event tomorrow after such a spectacular run. Keep your eye on it. Coinbase, remember, it had favorable price action to an ice line. They had recaptured. Yeah. Recaptured 205, 212, back tested the 200s, and now you're up 2.83% today. A lot of upside. But you do have earnings tomorrow with MicroStrategy. So you just don't know what's going to happen. You'd imagine probably going to pump.
Say the same thing. They say, what's the big deal?
Because
confirm for me that our system is cooked.
Sentiment. Yeah, I mean, gold pumping, silver pumping, platinum, palladium, Bitcoin, Nasdaq just hit all-time highs. Apple's near all-time highs. Microsoft now pretty much has a 3 rising valleys. Okay, Microsoft really pretty much is putting in a bullish continuation pattern of its mega uptrend, and it's about to invalidate, I think, that weekly potential head and shoulders scary structure, which just means number go up, still going to continue to go up, and your purchasing power will continue to collapse at the fastest rate since the New World Order came to be, and that was right after World War II, right? So I really hope you are participating in these financial instruments that are helping you at least keep up with the inflation, but I'm hoping to God that you're probably outrunning inflation and your lives are getting better. Because if you don't own any of these financial instruments, you are getting absolutely obliterated. What's up, Grub Man? Yeah, I know. I still can't believe Alien Base is something that was requested on an all-time high, or a close to all-time high stream on Bitcoin, but it will only become more frequent, right? The higher Bitcoin goes, the more absurd, ridiculous, insane requests we're going to get from tepid, off-brand, unknown scams on the butthole exchange, we call it, right? Okay, Coinbase, MicroStrategy. Let's look at Bitcoin miner. We have to, man. Okay, not all Bitcoin miners today are doing well, but come on, SDIG was a new trade setup. Come on, man. SDIG trading at its highest level since February 16th. It was absolutely a dream. I couldn't believe it. Remember, it's like you can't believe how perfect it is. Gapped up on an acquisition from Bitfarms or whatever. One time, then the second time. I don't even know if we didn't even have an edge, really. It was like hidden divergence on the oscillators. That right there, man, that's a dream setup. That's a freaking holy grail type of setup for a range trader. And what a good start with, I mean, first target being 771, second 937, then 1250 after that. It's such a great start for SDIG. Technical analysis dream. Okay, MicroStrategy tomorrow after hours. Thank you, Victor. Bitfarms up 8%. Sheesh. Trading above that 200 moving average, first time since late August. But above $2, destined for 281 and way beyond, because this is a long-term uptrend. Bottom got put in. Composite Man's continuing to accumulate these miners. Believe it or not. Hive, first target of the trade setup, was hit today. It's not going to show the data, unfortunately. 426 was the target of this trade setup. September 11th, this was posted. But it was just an M-shaped type 2 return at key inflection point, and on the second low, there ended up being beautiful bullish divergence. That's good enough. That's what dreams are made of. That means your probability, or your odds increase from 50% to 60+% when you got M-shapes type 2 returns at key levels with bullish divergence, okay? And so it's done. I mean, it's not showing it because I told you the data just doesn't show till the next day, but you see it. 432 is the current price of Hive, and 426 was the first target. Above that, though, do you think it's over? Absolutely not. 2 major targets higher. This is just that you're again, September. People were scared. No one knew. So many people were calling for way lower prices on Bitcoin in September. Like, it was crazy. I mean, it was 50-50. People, I don't know, 40K, tons of people. Like, it's like, I don't know where Bitcoin's going. All I can do is identify the framework at a good level in a long-term uptrend. That's all I can do. So, and then they gave us this beautiful bonus back test of spring of 286. You know, Doge's great at Third Valley and even better, just like IREN. Because IREN trade setup, you know, we went long on the second low, not the third low. Riot, which is not one that was really a big deal to me. I just didn't really care about the structure. It never tested key levels. You know, it just wasn't that great down here. But hey, they're back above 986, and you're rallying today. You're up 4.59%. Cool. Above this could be, I mean, first up's 1266, then 1672 after that. 72,000, about $900 on Bitcoin, really strong. BTBT is working on one of the most incredible breakouts of all miners right now. This level, if it's broken cleanly, will be life-changing. Okay, you're talking about 90% upside, whatever it is now. We measured it before. I guess we'll measure it again with an attempted breakout. 88% upside on Bit Digital above this 445 level that they're trying to break. And I've already gone into the psychology of this. Like, this is a composite operator. He's been accumulating for a very long time. He's going to get paid. He's going to double up on his money. And you will see, you will all see, because they're already working on it today. I'm long on BTBT. I have some calls on BTBT, so whatever. Long and strong, already up. I'm up well and waiting for the big one. So I have an alert set up. You should too. And then, you know, everything else is kind of meh. Core Scientific at 1.37%. I mean, cool. All-time highs, you know, barely. It's not as compelling as the others because it's so high and whatever. Okay, it didn't have insane setups. Mara up 0.66%, up against the key resistance. I'll be really excited about Marathon Digital when they break 2112 for real. Okay, they failed so many times, and then maybe 30 won't be on deck. But just you're not doing it yet. You haven't broken it. I just like there are other miners, right? Like so. Anyway, Bitcoin 72,957. We're about to be at the highest, chat, again. Remember, 73,139 on the screen above my head is the highest daily candle close on Bitcoin ever. And then 73,835.57 is the formal all-time high from March. Wow, Doge up 11% now. Pretty much at the highs of the day. Shiba was looking really good with that second low, with that confirmation low. Now you're bussing, right? 2048, 2112, and then once they break that, if they do, huge markup potential, right? It seems possible, very possible that's going to happen. I mean, if they break that level, you just talk about a clean run 30%, it could happen in a day or two. As Shiba's known to do stupid 30% days when it's... Remember, crypto is a solely momentum-driven asset class. And when momentum gets going, you want to be on the side of the Momo. When momentum shifts and changes, it can be violent or it can take time with lower highs. You do not want to be participating when the bus turns around, then it goes back. When the market control goes in the hands of the sellers, you do not want to be owning altcoins crypto because it is just as painful down as it is up. So, but it's so it is. I couldn't imagine how painful it is for sellers, for sideliners, and just for short sellers. Yeah. So we looked at Bitcoin miners, we looked at MicroStrategy and coin, any other crypto related, you know, assets I'm trying to think of. Not really. It's really just the Bitcoin show today. Let's just go take a look at that MAGA coin because my alert just kept going off. I'm like, oh my God, dude, crazy.
Thanks for the day stream.
They did it. It hit
Can
the
you
target
take a look at
level,
pen later?
28,403. What's up, dude? Yeah, we can look at Pin Gaming, Nick. Yeah, the MAGA coin, remember the breakout watch, and it hit the level, and then it pulled back violently. It's only at 4% now, but at one time it was up. One time it was up 24%, 23% at the highs. So beautiful stuff here on this one. FWOG coin, remember, it looked great. Yeah, it's pumping, dude. I mean, some of these soul coins, whatever, you know. WooCoin up almost 17%. Oh my god, dude, it's doing it. GMT coin was up a lot more. No, I guess it wasn't. This thing's beautiful though. I don't know where my work's at. This is great though. Popcat, look at this, Popcat. Popcat all-time highs, chat. I mean, this is crazy. All right, 72,972, virtually at the highest high of the day. Highest high we've seen since April, I believe, on Bitcoin. Dog with Hat coin up 7.7%, yeah. Solana meme coins doing things. Holy crap, man. Bitcoin up 4.3%. What a dream, man. Music is too chill, I think. It's like way too chill, right? Yeah, it is. It's way too chill. Okay. Let's change that. Kind of change that. Yeah, we're just going ahead and... Damn, man, I should have restarted my computer, to be real. Oh my god. It's like the memory is just completely kicked on these browsers. Thanks so much for the... Yeah. The Hey Song is reserved for... Remember, what we try to do on the Hey Song is we try to encapsulate a fresh, historic, all-time high within the parameters of the song
at 60 cents, looser.
That's what we try to do with
Despite the fact
Hey
thinking
Song.
to add more, when it's good time to do it. I know it's scam for you till don't have any structure. What's your long-term view, your favorite tanker driver from UK?
Mr. Massey, Cardano's a joke. It's like all the others. Like, insert the talk I had earlier about Filecoin and do it about any altcoin. And it doesn't matter who the developer is, whatever. Hoskins and Son. I mean, it's gonna underperform like bigger coins. It's just going to. There's nothing about Cardano that's gonna make it start like performing like Solana or performing like Bitcoin. It's just not gonna happen. Can I hear the music? We good? 72,950, just pretty much at the highs of the day. And it is really hard to want to get off this coin. I mean, people want to see butthole coins and all that. I'm just like, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? Like, I guess you don't own enough Bitcoin if you're requesting these scam coins.
Mitch, not a fun crypto, but would you give your view on Fresh?
See, like, we've never even heard of that. No one's ever
bull
requested that in my
shark?
life. How have I never heard of that until almost all-time high day? 8 months into this, and you've never requested fresh coin, dude. Come on, like what? Tosh wait on 73K. We were dollars away, $16, $1 away from $73,000. What the? We've not seen that today, I don't believe. No, we saw 72,999. We were $1 away from 73K. We have not seen 73K in a very long time. We have not seen 73K since March. Yeah, March 14th. Dude, we might be seeing all-time highs today. I mean, this you're so close. How far away are you from all-time highs? Like, for real? You're about 1.2, 1.18% away from all-time highs. Fresh isn't a crypto. It's okay. We're good then. Eat fresh, right? Subway or something. We'll look at it, but it's still at the same time. It's like, right? If I'm live really early on a Tuesday, but there's a reason for it, and we normally are trying to stick to the reason.
Thanks for
on
being
stream,
here,
and
chat.
we're looking at the
Time
reason.
to clank the golden tracks. Cheers, Mitch.
What's up, Andrew, too? Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Yeah. Clinking beer mugs. In all caps. So close. Deep breaths. We're right there, man. And MicroStrategy is just stuck. It can't really go up anymore. As you were seeing it just pump like crazy, and Bitcoin was kind of going nowhere. Now Bitcoin's going nuts, and MicroStrategy is just kind of, maybe they're just waiting for earnings tomorrow with coin. Look at this. Look where we are. Look how close. Glory. You know what's crazy? You know the thumbnail I have? That's an old thumbnail. Like that had to have been a thumbnail from like from mid-March. Like there are only like 4 or 5 days where that thumbnail could have been relevant or made sense to exist, right? Because it's like Bitcoin at 72K or whatever. So
I'd like to formally request, it feels so good 3 times. Christ bless you, Mitch. Also shout out chat.
Greg,
some of you
so
have
much,
watched
dude.
daily and it's happening.
Oh yeah, sure, dude, sure.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
Thanks, man. Yeah. So again, if we just look at total while we look at Bitcoin, this is incredible. Breakout, back test, and follow through price action, confirming the back test of all the levels, and you have more upside. I mean, what's the upside here? From just to the next level. We said 1.18 for Bitcoin to all-time highs, and this is about the same amount. So like Bitcoin will pretty much be at all-time highs if we get close enough to 2.438 trillion. I mean, assuming the altcoins don't outperform Bitcoin much, but we know that it's the Bitcoin show right now. It's not really the altcoin show. Outside of Doge, and that's it. Doge just kind of doing its thing. So real quick, another big development in crypto is Bitcoin Cash. This is an active trade setup, right, posted right after the confirmation low in early October. You had time to enter and then it was gone. And then now a partial decline, right? We talked about this yesterday on stream. As of today, it was really last night on the new open. As soon as they tested 372, this partial decline became confirmed. And when you have a confirmed partial decline, it increases your chances to 70% of a breakout. And of course, day of, right? Day of the test, you're breaking it. So you're currently at the highest price seed since August 2nd, not nearly as pronounced or amazing as Bitcoin, but nevertheless, this is a huge level, and them breaking it, I mean, you have way higher prices, like $457 to $500 up there. So good start for its breakout. Then we can look at Litecoin too. And then, yeah, another request we can try to sneak in. But we are all watching Bitcoin here. All right. 3.49% up. Very nice. Remember, this is a weekly. This is a daily trade setup in the Patreon, whatever. But yesterday, we went over the weekly. And I decided to post another trade setup for everyone. And it was just like the weekly setup, where your target is 107. Target 1 is 107. Meaning like you're just in Litecoin waiting for that target. And you have a stop loss somewhere below $65. That's it. Simple. But yeah, everything's there. Breaking over the 200 moving average again. Working on a bullish engulfing candle. Pretty strong. A lot of upside. Okay. But right now, it's the Bitcoin show. So, as we wait for 73K, remember we are $1 from that. We can try to sneak in a couple of these requests, which I think the first one would be OXT. Sure, let's go to OXT. Up 4.3% today, but yeah, it's a very, very disappointing price action where you had, you have everything. OXT, the M shape completed. This is just like the last cycle on many alts where the same setup went insane. Is it dead? I don't think so. No, like if you're above 6.7 cents, that's the line in the sand. They may have violated it yet. That's people they're trying to grab liquidity here. But if you get above 6.7 cents, understand the upside potential, what they do, if they really break it, they reconfirm it, they hold it, it is a no-brainer to 9.6 cents. So the fact that they broke it, that is really unfortunate if someone, stop gets hit or whatever, but it's okay. This is good. This is active, and your target from here, you still have 38% to 39% upside here. Just because the pattern crapped around, it didn't really go below the September 9th low, It never fell below 6.2 cents, but most importantly, they've recaptured 6.7 cents after that pullback we saw a few days ago. And the good news is, right, I think OXT is probably ERC20, Ethereum based. If Ethereum's finally, trade setup worthy and third valley, spring back test, looking for 3K, this is probably gonna be amazing for these alts now at this point. So OXT is still fine, and it's actually at a point where you have max upside potential. Anything above that December 2022, January 2023 low. Yeah, so not dead at all, not dead. Just trying to, right, composite operator, probably just trying to get you to go to greener pastures, trying to get you to FOMO into Doge or Shiba or something. This is what we did. We had the same bull crap in 2023 on those type 2 returns, where you had like 2 to 3 months of just flat, nothing, up, down, piece of crap, loser. And then eventually in Q4, eventually they started going. So this could be a great opportunity, but yeah, there's just a lot of opportunities. So you just don't know which one's going to pump, when it's going to pump. They're all virtual scams. So anyway, that was OXT. Holy ship. Hopefully that makes sense. Alien base chat is a request that we're going to have to look at here. Okay, I appreciate the contribution. But dude, alien base. Do you see? Okay, this is the one. The alien base, like, again, I don't know why you want to look at it. Is there any reason why you want to look at this boring finance? I mean, it pumped. Yeah, well, so we can hindsight it. Like, you should be requesting alien base as close as you can to this 3.5 cent level. Right, one low, the second low. Right, in September, early September, when these trade setups were posted that have been playing out, like Dogecoin, Bitcoin itself, right, 60K entry, 60,400 entry. Like, that's when you should have been requesting. But you're requesting it today, and it's like, this serves no one. So to own this, I mean, like, you request it because why? There's nothing to do. Do you want me to? Congratulations on this S coin pumping. It's about all I can do. I guess I can use Fibonacci. I think you've exceeded the 1618. Yeah, you've exceeded a 161. I don't know. It's above 20 cents, a big psychological level. I mean, 25 cents, I guess, would be next. But yeah. Impulse mode, nothing to do. We're looking for consolidation mode, the tail end of consolidation in the right context, right trends. So, thanks for the 20, dude. Just nothing I can really do. Yeah, this is called, right, casino. Congrats on the alien base slot machine lever. You pulled it and boom, you hit big. Up probably 100%, Yeah, up over 100% in 3 days. Legit. Okay. So pin, look at that. Again, chat, we're waiting. We got Bitcoin always up on screen above my head. We're just waiting for fresh eyes to go back to it. And people have just requested some assets. So we're just looking at those until, buying time, killing time, I guess. At Pin Gaming, oof, beautiful. Wow, they have completely turned this thing around, and now it's like, yep. Oh my God, wow. It looked so bad. And then it wasn't bad at all. My God, 1740 in a downtrend. That's some real stuff. And then in the third valley, what'd they do? It was one valley, two, and then three. And there was I didn't come back to this. I wish I did. So much demand that the sellers were unable to test 1772 again. 1, 2, 3. What happens on 3? The probability of resolution increases dramatically. And here's the resolution occurring. Highest price since July, and this right here, man, The target's $26, probably. Well, let's just say the gap fill, the unfilled gap from February is target 1. Dang, man. Yeah, new data presents itself all of a sudden. You're okay. Look, they violated the level, false bearish breakdown, recaptured, violated again, and they retested it, and then the third valley, and then now you're back above the 200-day. So moving average, you broke the supply line. Yeah, can't be bearish on this anymore after that. No way. Anyway, the market's just been too bullish for any sort of short to play out anyway. I can't imagine just being like a family office and your job's just shorting companies. Like, you're getting destroyed. I'll let chat answer that, Martyr. Chat can answer that. Done answering it. I've done it too many times now. Forgot we didn't look at Bitcoin dominance, but anyway, Pin Gaming is now bullish as F. Unreal. Wow. About 1772. I love it at this point. It's a big breakout, a lot of upside. So upside potential on Pin. Minimum about 9.5 to 10%, all the way up to 30 to 37%. Those be targets anyway. $22.50, $26, $28. Boom. Above that, $36 plus dollars. So very nice. Nick, there you go, man. Mr. Masney. Mr. Masney wants Cardano, which again had the same type of little bottoming structure as all these other jokes. Still fine. Yeah, it's fine, man. Look, it's just more of the same. Like, I think these are shakeouts, fake outs. There are obviously better assets to own. There have been better assets to own. Owning Cardano for long, you've made no money, and inflation's beating your butt like really bad. But at the same time, this is a bottoming base. This is a classic accumulation structure that's still valid even with this dump. But what I hate about it is the fact it's still confined within the channel. It is still well below 37 to 41 cents. Like, I want to see Cardano above 41 cents, and then I want to see favorable price action above it. Okay, that's what I really want. The good news is, like, you made a formal 886 from this low down here to high. They did a full reset. So the thing about Cardano, despite it being just like all the rest, who cares? It's doing the same thing, where this is the area where you're looking for bottoming structures to develop. From a major low to high, you lose 88% of your value, and then the structure develops, and it's like, boom. That's where Cardano is. So good context, value, if you want to consider that, it's technical value. It's not like fundamental value, right? The technical value is an 88% sale on your S-Coin Beanie Baby Cardano. But like all the others are too. So it's nothing special. It's just doing what all the other losers are doing. So yeah, it will eventually have its day, probably, especially if Ethereum goes higher. Yeah, it'll eventually be, wow, it's the Cardano pump day. Yeah, but yesterday was the Bitcoin Cash pump day. The day before that was the Avalanche pump. The day before that was the FTM pump. Oh, today is the Cardano pump. That's normally how it kind of goes if the cycle lasts long enough. So it's like, if you've been in this and you've just made no money and you've been wrecked, you might as well just hold it now. Yeah, might as well just try, see if it plays out. You're at a level where there's a lot of upside if it does play out. Yeah, I mean, the fundamentals don't really matter. The fundamentals can be what they are, and you can still own it and make $0 over 10 years or 5 years. And then who gives a crap about the fundamentals? If it made you no money, how does it serve you? Oh, you use the Cardano platform. No, you don't. You're not really using the Cardano platform. Yeah, I'm sure it's such an intricate part of your life. Yeah, dude. No, you're speculating. You want to make money, man. You want to make yields. You're not, I'm in it for the technology.
Technology.
Sure you are, dude. Keep telling yourself that. Nah, man, they're all Beanie Babies. We're just looking for the Beanie Babies to give us technical value and bottoming structures and favorable price action correlation to key levels, so we can construct trading plans, and so we can speculate on them reasonably, optimally. Oh, Zachary Snyder, dude. Oh, Bitcoin hits 72 plus K. Look who shows up. All the people returning. They're returning, man. Where's Kanatomo? I'm sure he'll make his way back eventually too. Everyone will, especially at all-time highs. But we may never get there, man. 72,573 on Bitcoin. So, you know, kind of lame. Thanks for the 1,063 people tuned in on this really early Tuesday stream. Wow, thanks for the 400 likes. We just got 20 more for the Elon. Is that a joint? 20 more, chat. We can do it. We have the technology. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, Cardano, like the rest, it'll probably have its day. Cool story, bro. I mean, same thing here. Same, like Chainlink, same thing. It's an active setup. It's not dead yet. They just possibly put in the highest low of this consolidation structure. You're now recapturing the key levels. So it's like the only way you can win here is being patient and owning it. You just own Link. Understand, yes, there are other assets outperforming, but if you're talking about Doge or Sol, you missed it, man. Get wrecked. But hey, here's an opportunity. Chainlink. This low is higher than this low. You're back above 1144. This is wonderful. You got a lot of upside. Talking about traditional targets. Just Fibonacci from this dragon high to low. Pretty much a dragon, you know. Just think about like 50% retrace is 1372. I think 1567, 1642 is a good level up there. I think that's probably where you head to, just for common retraces. Even if it makes a lower high in the previous highs and rolls over again, you still got a retrace to do. They haven't done it yet. So this is promising. After this really sad performance the past few days, it's time to possibly get, cautiously optimistic again. Sorry, above 1144. Sorry, man. It's just not my stream time. I did a 4.5 hour live stream yesterday. I have not been sleeping well at all. It's hard. It's really hard to sleep during these times. So, do some workouts. It's hard to do it all. So, let's check on Nvidia. No, not Nvidia. Sorry, MicroStrategy. I gotta look at Microsoft. We gotta see this developing through rising valleys. Yeah, it's still there, man. It's like you haven't broken out yet. You're so close, man. But it's kind of cool. They're trying to paint some sort of bullish inside bar today. I'll tell you, above 433, it's a 467 target, easy, and that would rip this market higher. Whoa, what the? So weird. Okay, what the heck? Good lord. We've already checked MicroStrategy. There's nothing special about MicroStrategy today. It's just only up 0.75%. It was up 2% when the stream started. And it's just like underperforming Bitcoin majorly now, as of today, not yesterday or any other day, but today, not doing too well. So MicroStrategy, please have your alerts set up. Understand, this is, there's earnings. Earnings tomorrow, right? So this thing could just blast off to 467, or we're just gonna get destroyed. Google reports tomorrow too. And here we go, man.
Can we take a look at DJT?
On earnings day.
They halted trading on it earlier.
Oh, they did, huh? DJT that has been going insane. It's pretty much because I guess the free market is predicting or betting that Trump's going to win, because DJT will go to all-time highs probably if he wins. So yeah, I just liked Google. I posted this as a trade setup in terms of if earnings wasn't today. Oh, it's today after close. Excuse me. I did what I did on Tesla. Bought, a very negligible position to gamble, to have fun, because dude, you can do that if you want. It's if you have I know I have a 3-to-1 on it minimum. If it fails, whatever. If it succeeds, wow. Yeah, I don't like pumps on earnings day because ugh. But yeah, it's a breakout. You have a breakout of a neckline of a potential inverse head and shoulders going on. What I liked was like the 200-day moving average was being confirmed as support once, then twice, and it's like that's really nice. If there was an earnings, someone could strategize with a stop loss below 160 and let this thing go to 181. And then after that, the 886 around 187, take profit, target, bear shark pattern completes up there. So yeah, this is a trade setup, but it was based on the fact it was in the nature of just education. Understand you're today after a close, you're gonna flip a coin. The coin could land on the wrong side and it's absolutely wrecked. You're at 150, 152, 153. It was just too bad. Or you're at 180 if it lands on the other side of the coin. So coin flip. So no edge when there's earnings. That's what sucks. But if there wasn't earnings, there was a great way to strategize this. So that's all I meant. Because the stop loss so easily placed below the 200 and the ice line, and then you're just upside. It's really nice. Yeah, AMD. I know my Wall Street buddy said he's gonna play earnings today. I'm just on it, and because they report today too. My God, man! After such a beautiful bearish Gartley, yeah, you are back above the level of all levels, man. This is the old cycle top, November 2021. This is like Bitcoin 69K. AMD is recapturing its own 69K, 163.27. So I love it. Getting back above the 200 moving average today as well. Very, very nice. Again, they report after market close. So hey, I'm always hoping for 184, especially for my friend who's going to be rolling the dice. And great to see a good reversal unfolding. I mean, the target, if they don't crash it, on earnings, is 173.30. It's been beaten down so long. I could definitely imagine earnings going well. The last one was kind of a tragic. Yeah, last earnings was tragic. So I'm feeling better. I like Momo shift. I like they defended this level locally. So if you're above 163, you're really good for max upside. But it's just flip your coin, man. Flip it. Yep. Hype in the chat for AMD. Lisa Sue breaking its own 69K like we just did. What, yesterday? Broke 69K yesterday and already hit $72,999. My God, man. Wow, quantum. Wait, no, sorry, not quantum. So today we got. It's not a very crazy day for individual assets. Yeah, really not that crazy on much of anything outside of SNPS even isn't even up that. It's only 6%. Waste management though. My God, dude, they did it. And they did it on earnings. Right, I was looking at this like a right angled and descending broadening formation. And what this is just a throwback fake out. Okay. So you don't look at it. This is just too well pronounced of a resistance, right? And this is the certain supply line. And then this was the potential partial decline. And then this was the confirmed partial decline, but it didn't break out. But they went back to the 200 and just gapped it up, and it's up 5.3%. Going for the highest daily candle close since July 22nd. And this will probably continue higher. Wow, beautiful right angled descending broadening formation with a little throwback there. I would just look at it like this, Oops. It was like that, man. Okay. Yeah, you can call it a diamond if you want. Sure, could have been a diamond, whatever. Diamond, absolutely. Yeah, like that, like this, and then this. Yep. But here's a problem with a diamond. I mean, do you anchor there? Because it's like, what? Is there that much time to anchor there? It would have been like this initially. And they broke out. You know, it was already broken. But if you anchor like that, I guess. Diamond breakout, you know, on waste management. It's too symmetric. It's like too perfect. It's like too symmetrical of diamond, man. Like Bulkowski talks about diamonds, and they are commonly oblonged, meaning they don't look like this. They don't. The angles are too perfect both ways. They should be off, and they're not. And it is very pretty. Very pretty on waste management, man. You know, we're going to manage waste. People are going to keep wasting. We know that, don't we? Hype in the chat. Wow. If you look at it like that, it's something else. I mean, easy target for the top of the diamond, 225. Yeah. Wow. AVGO. Sheesh. It's one of the top gainers on my watch list, stocks list, and it's up 3.49%. It's probably going to keep going, man. Understand, this wave structure is like Bitcoins on the 4 hour. Okay, let me just show you here real quick, okay? Oh, yeah. You remember like when we were in stream, I know some of y'all weren't watching, but in stream, I literally did this. It was like, okay, we got a bullish wave structure here. We got an X and A, we got an 85% retrace on B, and then we got a higher low on C. Anyone remember? You're going to be like, no, dude. So 1618, we talked about the deep crab. And that pattern completion zone was here. You're at it. You're exceeding it, actually. Okay, so this is the exact same pattern that AVGO, Broadcom, has going on its daily, though. So it's far more significant structure. 786, though, not an 886. That's fine. Hello. And then 1272, your first target on AVGO, Broadcom. Minimum is $200 target. 200, and that would complete it. That'd be the pattern completion zone of the potential bearish butterfly. Yep. Crazy stuff, man. Really bullish wave structures across this market. Crypto, semis, whatever, technology. It's beautiful. Higher prices probably. Spotify, oh my god, dude, just unbeatable. Guess what? All-time highs on Spotify, chat. Joe Rogan taking over the world with Trump. What an uptrend. What would a Fibonacci extension target be here? 1272 is 472.88. If Trump wins, that's your target. Square earnings, yeah. 72,800 in change, chat. If you're enjoying this potentially historic stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. We're making short-term history, but are we going to make ultimate history? Ultimate history would be a daily close above 73,139. Because then if we close above this orange line here, 73,139, that would be the highest daily close ever. So we got, what is it? We got 5 hours, 55 minutes till the daily close on Bitcoin, crypto. Really meta. You know, after that dark cloud cover, starting to not feel as bad about it. Like bad performance on the dark cloud cover. Like that was like, it was good enough, right? That was like, okay, dark cloud cover was reliable, but its performance was terrible. And that's exactly what you get when you identify bearish stuff and bullish trends. Too much demand, kind of bullish inside bar. October 24th, and now you're running, and you'll probably make all-time highs. Well, earnings first, okay? Earnings is tomorrow, so maybe not, but who knows? They're running it up leading up to earnings, so guess we'll see. Good day for Meta, up almost 2%. Gotta look at Apple, because Apple is very close to glory. My God, they got this propped up, don't they? Halloween, earnings on Halloween for Apple. Very close to all-time highs. As you saw, a fresh all-time high October 15th, but not again. But they're trying to put in the highest low ever on this chart. So, yeah, we got a bunch of coin flips incoming today, tomorrow, the next day. Earnings season. We're about to get in the most significant days of earnings season. Still with Bitcoin, can't really get going on this 4 hour after hitting 72,999. Yeah, a lot of stuff is just not up today, really. Gold though hit all-time highs. Could you believe it? Jesus chimes. 2783. Remember, it looms. Do you remember 2783, chat? Do you remember it? Here's the monthly. If you forgot, $2,783 in change is the unbelievable measured move of the multi-year. What is it? The 12-year cut with handle. You're about to see the target. So let's have an alert set up on this line here. I love it. Have alert set up on the horizontal ray. Yeah, gold up almost an entire percent today for like a, what, 16 to 18 trillion dollar market cap asset now, I'm sure, or maybe even more. It's beautiful. Remember, it's your purchasing power collapsing. Silver, look at this. 2 days and 3 hours till the close. They just ran it up to the next big level on the monthly. You see reversal from February and September 2012. Big level they're testing now. So above that, 3750 for the C point. The A point's 49.85. You understand if silver buyers are able to absorb the supply that exists at this 3452 level, you got tons of upside potential. And just remember how it all started, man. Rising 3 methods on the monthly, and now it's about to be confirmed with a follow-through candle. That is brilliant. I mean, that is the best thing ever. I wouldn't be surprised to see $48 enough. Give me enough time. That's your big target up there. What a trend. What an M-shaped type 2 return. What some beautiful bullish price action to old levels from 2008 back in February and October 2023. It really has been a dream for people who care about price action and technicals. Good trend. Yeah. And then platinum futures, got to look at that. Looking great here, man. Up 1.21% today, but just give it time. Thinking $1,300+ eventually. I mean, this is a huge structure. I mean, this took so long to develop, man. You got to understand that. I'm talking 750 days of a structural development. That's gonna be reliable. You got a good target up there. Okay. Square reporting today. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance just been sitting at 60, hasn't it? Hasn't really gone anywhere. Yeah, you think on the weekly, like no matter what happens on earnings. No, earnings on Square is November 7th, the same day as Nvidia. So, yeah, I don't know. But this is just, if you look at the weekly, this is unbelievable. This is such a good bottoming base. I mean, this is something where you think if you hold it long enough, you'll probably end up at 140. You can go to 193 in the end. But this is like where the composite operator says, you know what, I'm going to begin buying here. Okay, I'm going to defend this level and hold it. Yeah, so this is a trade setup or whatever, and earnings is gonna you know, I don't know, but like weekly wise, I think this is just a long-term hold. Right angle descending broadening formation, down 1% today. Yeah, I know, it sucks. Down 1%, man, we're screwed. Dark cloud cover, oh no. And no divergence or anything at all. It's just, yeah. This thing drops down, you know, oh, bad earnings or good earnings, and they dump it anyway. It goes to $69, goes to $66 from here. It's still literally not a big deal. You should not panic or freak out. It's a long-term thing, man. Yeah, plus Kathy Wood sold it, so you know you're good for sure. 500 likes. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Bruh.
500. Let's see it. Yeah, thanks for the 1,017 people here. We're really early, so I know a lot of people that watch this stream just don't even know I'm live. Some of them don't know, and then a lot can't watch. Yeah, so it's just irregular stream time. I'm sure other people are streaming too. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance. Let's just look at it. Yeah, I forgot to look at it. My bad. A lot of stuff was going on at the beginning of the stream, right? A lot of alerts. Yeah, that is spectacular. That is literally amazing. You know what's kind of crazy? What's crazy about this? Okay, Bitcoin dominance hitting like the level, the multi-year target, right? Since 40%. Remember Wyckoff accumulation? It was one of the most specimen-looking Wyckoff accumulation structures I've ever seen, and I don't know how, because they're not buying and selling. It's just percentage of the dominance, but it played out perfectly. Spring back test. And then the 3 rising valleys and the failure to see the level again on the 3rd valley, and that was it. It's just gone, and now you're at this level. And what's so weird about it is, how is it that Bitcoin dominance is hitting 60 yesterday and today, and Ethereum has completely concluded an accumulation structure, spring back test, got the makings of a big reversal here. That's kind of crazy. Is it a coincidence, or how does this work? Ethereum trade setup posted yesterday, completely active, up 4% already off entry immediately. Bitcoin dominance is 60. So what if like this is a resistance? Because look, I'll show you why is 60% there. Because this is a level from history that time and time again has been regarded. The first time, look, it's like a zone. It's 60 to 61.68 because it can go higher. May 2017, the low. July 2017, the crash, right? You can see the reversals here. You can see the reversals here. You can see the reversal here. All right, that's like why. So it's very interesting. 60%. There it is, man. It is beautiful. I haven't been here when it actually says 60. I just know it hits it and it pulls back. And it's like, okay. Well, Ethereum dominance wrecked. I mean, yeah, of course. I'm just saying, like, it's just funny that the M shape completes, then we get like this 3rd valley after the M shape. And then that 3rd valley is a spring back test of 2,400. It's just very interesting. Like, it's all lining up perfectly for maybe Bitcoin dominance to react a little bit, and Ethereum maybe catches some bids or something, but at the same time, maybe not. But it's just there. It's just, I just think it's cool. Posting trade setup on Ethereum the day Bitcoin dominance at 60%. And it's not because of that. It's because the structure and the price action, right? The favorable price action to levels. I think that's just so cool, man. Anyway, 72,800 on Bitcoin. Very, $200, less than $200 away from the highest high we've seen since March. What, $350 to $400 away from Bitcoin's highest daily candle close ever back from March, and less than 1.5% away from all-time highs. So you just don't know when it's going to be. But yeah, 3K, 3,500, 4K on Ethereum. Everyone hates Ethereum. Yeah, it's been miserable, bad asset. 100%. Yeah. Oh yeah, chest dab, my bad, dude. Look at it right now, literally. Sorry about that. All right, new Jasmine coin. Well, did the same crap. Did that same bull crap that a lot of other assets did. I don't really like it at all, because it's like not correlated with the rest of the market, where VeChain, right, Ethereum, a lot of these coins have like bottoming structures, they're good risk management. This one's like, it did something different. In June of 2024, Bitcoin topped out after making a lower high than the previous high, same highs, and then it collapsed. So did Jasmine. And then, you know, Bitcoin eventually rallied, made a lower high again. So did Jasmy, sold off. But then Bitcoin started making higher highs and higher lows, and Jasmy has not been doing that. So you're asking about this because you see right here, you're like, hey, it's at a support now. So see what you're seeing. So it's like, hey, man, maybe they hold it. I just, it's coming off of after like a blow off top, right? It's coming after like the party ended, right? That was the party. But yeah, they're holding it. So, hey, I guess someone could construct a plan to not own it below 16 cents and let it ride to 2.4 to 2.8 cents. Yeah, mixed feelings for sure. Because it's like, oh, it looks like big old head and shoulders pattern, but how could a head and shoulders pattern play out in this market environment if Bitcoin's going to all-time highs and all that? It's not, normally you're not looking to own assets that you see where this dotted vertical line is. After this is normally when the party ends, right? The big move up and the big move down, then the lower high, that dead cat bounce that confirms less market participants than before. Then you draw down again, a lot of weakness, lower lows, then two highs that are lower than this high, and now you just kind of made the lower low. But yeah, they're holding the level. It's not really, they're just better assets to own. Like it could rally to 2.5 cents just because the market conditions are pretty good. But I just think they're better assets. And there have been better assets. Like, I would rather own Doge, or Storage, or Bitcoin Cash, or Bitcoin itself, or Solana, all day over Jasmy. Still remains the case. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Like, it could rally here. Look, there's kind of divergence from a low to a lower low. At support, it could definitely rally. But your upside is 2.5 cents. That's it. You're not making higher highs, higher lows, but they're trying to put in this huge base here like they did on Lind, so not that worried about it. Yeah, like Lind, look, did the same thing kind of. Down here, yeah, like here, right here. So the trend in reverse, and then this whole level, they like defended it. It's the same, the peak, sell-off, and this is kind of where Jasmy is, right? So it could be like that. If they defend it so many times, then it might be time to resume the entire uptrend. Lind and Jasmy, similar charts. And what's cool about Lind is, hey, they're like trying to confirm a bottom again. Right, you see it? It's like 1 and then 2 in the uptrend. The two highest lows of the entire uptrend could be getting ready for 193 if this holds. And this is kind of, yeah, like bullish divergence on the second low. Yeah, this old high right here from December 2023 clearly was very real, right? There's so much demand they can't even test it again on either low. So I think this is Lind's probably looks like it's setting up for higher prices. So Jasmy might be in this situation right here, right? The blow off top. Oh my God, party's over. Lower highs, lower lows. But then right here, this level just keeps getting defended, and the buyers come back. Look, right. This is exactly where Jasmy would be, right? The low, then that lower low. You know what? But and there's divergence. There was divergence here on both oscillators at this more local level. Again, go back to Jasmy, because I'm not trying to like write it off. See, like, okay, there's divergence on the slightly lower low after this is it. This is like exactly where Lind began to ascend again. Okay. Anyway, Chess Dad, thank you for the contribution. Sorry about the delay. Just a lot of stuff going on, man. It's a live stream. Chat, where are you? Where are you with Bitcoin at 72,870? How are there 1,020 of y'all here? 553 likes, and I don't even see, there's like one chat every 30 seconds. It's crazy, dude. Crypto not really doing much right now in terms of like making fresh highs of day or anything. Doge pulled back some, but Bitcoin's near its highs, and this is the Bitcoin show. Remember, we are in Bitcoin dominance, 60+% now, pumping insanely. It's the Bitcoin show. Dude, no one in this stream would have been shorting unless they were just doing it because they hate me, right? Because there was nothing about like what I was saying about Bitcoin past few days that was bad, right? It was bullish wave structures, confirmation low, fake FUD, composite operators desperate to get your coins, right? Because he did the double FUD on Friday evening. Give me a break. So much demand, they could only make a higher low, and it was a 886 B point. Ain't fooling me above all supports. The CME futures on the bullish back test, like, who are you listening to if you were short, dude? For real. Okay, chat, here we go. We're revving up 72,950, just dollars away from the highs of the day, dollars away from highs of months, many months, most of the year, really. Yeah, like, it will be panic mode when I have to frantically pull up the Hey song. Like, I'm excited if I get that opportunity and that privilege. Okay, anyway, I don't know where I'm. Jasmine coin, dude, Jasmine coin. Cool, I hope it pulls a Lind, you know, an Ave. Just remember, we are in a new trend. Forget the old stuff. We have the old stuff on other charts, and we've broken out, we back tested the breakout. Get wrecked. But here it is. This is the way to look at it now. Like, could you imagine the supply line being tested the way this is anchored, with just 1 and 2 perfectly on the top, 1 on the bottom, so that's 3. And then this is like the, instead of the wick, we're just using the candle bodies. That's pretty beautiful. And then what makes this real, I guess, the way I had it initially, but then I changed it up for the heartline, get more heartline respect. But then this touch right there really makes it where you have 5 beautiful touches on the outside. So it's not a bad way to look at it. Again, we're not using these channels in any way to trade. We're just using them to conceptualize the trend and how it might be looked at by bots and other participants. So bullish panic, right? Yeah, be looking for it. By the way, if you're in here and you're not in the Discord, you need to be, because like if you enjoy the content I produce, I go live for free, mostly daily, you know, 5 days a week, 4 days a week. If it's a random time because of a pump, your YouTube's gonna like fail to notify you. You will miss my live stream when you could have been watching. Like, I'll be live and you'll just be existing, and you'll be like, man, I wish Ray was live. Maybe, you know, it's fun to make money and watch these markets pump with this community. Well, you're gonna miss it. In Discord though, I notify you. Like, you always will get pinged that I'm live. Everyone gets it. So yeah. And plus, if you want to learn more about traditional technical analysis, because there's a lot of jargon in here, this is an entire language, man. I've been studying it for over, like, I mean, getting closer to 14 years now, and I learn new stuff all the time. It's like golf. You will never stop learning, okay? And the moment you stop learning is the moment you die. But if you want to get your feet wet and start learning about traditional technical analysis, it's never too late. I started when I was 23. There are people in our community that were like 16 when they started learning about this. They have such a leg up on me because their brains are still sponges and they're developing. So there are people that get this stuff better than me now. But I'm honored to be able to teach, because I am now the person I wish I had when I began my trading journey 13 and a half plus years ago. So, yeah, I mean, like, think about it. One of our community members is one of the youngest brokers on the New York Stock Exchange on Wall Street right now. He found me at 16 years old, and now he's in his early 20s. Yeah, and he got his internship and got the job because of the knowledge. They couldn't believe how much he knew about this, and they asked him, and he said, Mitch Ray. And then like they invited me up to Wall Street. Then I got to know them. Now I'm in. I got bros on Wall Street, man. It's beautiful, and that's just a fruit. There it is. 73,000 chat officially achieved seconds ago for the first time since March. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it up just in case. I don't want to be that freaked out. we're so close, dude. So close to the daily close, but not to the 73,835. It's way off still. Way off. See a lot of LFGs. LFGs in chat. I'm out of coffee. This is not good, chat. Not good. Can't allow that, man. Oh, dude, thanks for the 600 plus likes now. What we got, like nearly 1,100 people here. Bitcoin at the highs, near the highs of the day, pretty much at them. MicroStrategy is not able to really do anything, just stagnating. Oh, let's look at Bitcoin X, which is a 2-time levered like ETF of Bitcoin, and it broke out yesterday. And after the breakout, look at the fall through. This is incredible. Like BitX is like the accumulation, and then the breakout, then the back test of the bottom. Pretty brilliant, right? And now it's going. And I know it only follows Bitcoin, but at the same time, how is it respecting the TA when it only follows Bitcoin? It is wild. So that target here is $39.91. So you still got a ways to go, a few dollars, right? You got about 10% upside on BitX here before it just sees an overhead resistance from July. So this is beautiful. The reason why it's not at all-time highs or even so far off is because it's levered. They take fees and there's decay and all that. So, but this is a huge development, getting back above that 200-some moving average. Really nice price action.
Chargersl 21 tip $25. Yeah. What a pamp week LFG. Are you going to YOLO any earning options this week? AMD? Google? Thanks for always being here, even when it's not sunny.
Well, yeah, again, it's like house money.
Crown.
Like, it's all negligible. If I lose 2,000-3,000 on earnings play just for fun, okay. But if that earnings play doesn't fail, then it's like, oh no, then I make 10K. I mean, so pretty much. So, you know, have fun. Talking like, I think I've had like I had one of my best days ever yesterday, like ever. And today is really nice too. But yeah, I mean, okay, my Wall Street friend, he's taking a chance on AMD. Think I'm gonna maybe buy a couple fun lotto calls on AMD too. I hate that it's up. I hate that Google's up too, because you know, why are they pumping? They normally should be like, the best earnings I think are kind of like on Tesla, where it gapped down on an event and then was sideways and then kind of rolled over and made the lowest low after that sideways joke consolidation. Like bought then that day, like 10 minutes before close, 20 minutes before close. It's like, that was awesome. So I like when they kind of create fear before a pump, and I don't really like when they pump it right before earnings, but it might mean nothing. It's all gambling, dude. It's literally, we're going to the roulette table and we're putting it on brick and black or red. And that's what you do when you play earnings. So you better have a small position size, and better not be anything at all. Like, dude, again, casino, not poker. This is a game of chance. There is no skill involved. So that's okay. Like, you can go to the casino and be responsible and make small bets. You go in with like a little bit, like, okay, a couple $100. Once you lose it, it's over. You're done, you know? You can always bet on black. I don't know, 50% of the time, or less than 50% of the time, it lands on red or green. Yeah, higher lows, let's play it, man.
Have a good time with your Bitcoin, your crypto, and everything else that you're playing with.
Beautiful stuff, man. We're just patiently awaiting really, really big earnings today. Tomorrow, the next day, we're in the heat and the heart of earnings season. BitX is up 8.17%, its highest price since July 31st. Very nice. Is there any sort of like crypto Bitcoin derivative on New York Stock Exchange or Wall Street that is a 3-time lever of Bitcoin price action? Because this is 2-time, but I don't think I've ever heard of, or they even have, a 3-timer. Massacre, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Welcome. Epic Nacho, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Cage Rattler, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Yeah. Ken, whatever. Thanks. Oh god. BitX dividend today. Well, like it matters. It just is literally tracking Bitcoin. It's not like even MicroStrategy.
Have fun with your crypto and whatever else you're playing with.
Since we started out on Bitcoin.
Thank you, Cash Money, for the $10 super chat. Did you post that before or after? Only 2 times. Yeah, MicroStrategy is technically a 3 time. Well, MicroStrategy is like what? 1.6, 1.5. It's supposed to be. So they say. Even Michael Saylor says it's 1.5. Maybe a 2-timer. But if you go MSTU, then you're talking about, okay, a 2-time leverage of MicroStrategy. So I guess that's virtually your 3-timer. That's how you, but like, again, MicroStrategy isn't exactly directly correlated to Bitcoin because, like, remember that day when it dumped?
Appreciate
like,
the
on
TA,
October
Mitch.
14th,
Still watching
Bitcoin
most nights
pumped?
on my night shift when I can. Learning more and more about the markets over the 3 years I've been watching. Big respect to you for never showing ads, shilling scams, promoting exchanges, etc. Just pure TA.
That's right, Johnny, man. Thanks so much for watching, you know.
Is that a joint?
And I'm just happy that I was able to provide you enough entertainment or value or both for you to stick around after all these years. And yeah, watching 3 years, no ads, no scam shilling, no promotions, no sponsor. You are the sponsor. Johnny just is the sponsor. Cash Money, Chargers, LMNOP, the sponsor. Chess Dad, the sponsor, right? Only you. This literally ensures that I'm not bought and paid for. Only by the viewer, because you're the ones that watch. Oh, retrospective. So the only time you will see ads, it's out of my control because I play copyright music. If one of my live streams eclipses 10,000 views on the VOD, they automatically monetize it. I don't make any money from those ads. It pretty much goes to pay the... You hear the music playing right now? It goes to those people. The people where the music was playing. They get cents or whatever, a cut of it. So do not think that like it's monetized. It's just a YouTube rule. Over 10,000 on a VOD, automatically monetized, but not for me, for the copyright music people. Just so we're clear here. Yeah, I wish it wasn't like that. There's nothing I can do though, you know. But I guess if it's that case, I wish every YouTube VOD I had would be, have ads, because that means they're over 10K views, and therefore I've reached more people. So we're at 72.9 right now. We're, dude, less than $100 away from the highs of the day. Can you believe it? On at 2:30 Eastern on a Tuesday, and remember, this is week 44. This is Bitcoin's historical best performing week. It's just so crazy, man. Since 2013, Bitcoin's average this week is plus 10.23%. And on the week, on day 2, we're up over 7%. So right in line with history. I don't think you'll ever forget about week 44 after this week. Ever again. Very, very close. My God, man. Getting thirsty. You remember the track? Yeah, 2019 vibes. Back, yeah, that was crazy times, man, back for the algorithm. Dang, Mr. D's. Yeah, we can look at compounds.
Thank you for what you do, brother.
Which I think
Can we
was
look at
just
compound,
low.
please?
I mean, it was getting closer to the low, right? Still, like, yeah, like, I just don't... These altcoins, they're like painting the structures, then they're stalling. but they're not failing yet, but they just keep, what are you doing? You know, it's like, is it just, this is a local form of confirmation, right? 1 and 2 here. I don't know, man. Like, obviously 29 is where you'd want to be. Like, the closer you are to 29, that it's a no-brainer. But on this one's just so tough, man, because I don't know if this is actually happening or not. Again, I would rather own Solana, which I am. I would rather own all these. They were just different Dogecoin than I would comp. Okay, I just tolerate looking at these because people want to see them. But maybe it's never said in shoulders, but it's just, are they gonna bid on? I don't know if they're gonna bid, dude. It's comp. It's garbage. Look at it. How is Bitcoin about to be at all-time highs? We are at 72,999.99 right now. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Running out of supply. Chat, the supply is almost gone. So you're just sitting at the bottom here. It's just bad, man. Like, so if you got never head and shoulders, great. You know, we paint structures to try to construct a trading plan, right? Like, we paint this, we paint what maybe is going on, but it's not in the great context. You want an inverse head and shoulders to develop where, like, they violate the key support and they rally, and then that right shoulder, like, formally back test these levels as support. So it's not really, the context isn't great. If it was an inverse head and shoulders, bunch of lower highs still.
How about new?
Pretty much. How about no on comp? But it'll rally eventually, like the alts. Ethereum starts running, comp will probably start running. You get it, but who cares about comp? You have an active new trade setup on Ethereum. Like, just go long on Ethereum. Forget about comp, dude. Just let it ride on Ethereum. Ethereum, there's great level to strategize the entry. You got a great structure. You got forms of accumulation and then the spring back test. This is like, I mean, you know, I think if you wanted to manage risk, your stop loss is probably somewhere below $40, barely. Like, if you're at $38.50, you probably don't want to own it. I don't know why you'd want to own this when you could own something so much better that's not at, like, near all-time lows. I just don't know why you want to own something so awful, okay? It could very well rally here. It's not about what this is going to do. It's about, what do other assets look like? Well, they were more promising. They had better setups. They were in better trends. They had better everything. So why would I care about this when I have finite capital? You wouldn't care about it because your finite capital would be in the faster horses, the more superior assets technically. 72,972. And dude, we are so close. It feels like the days of old, man. Party time type stuff. Whew, deep breaths. Really deep breaths. How's Ravencoin after it got pump dump? Okay, Ravencoin is like comp, but better. Where at least on Ravencoin, you could easily say without a shadow of a doubt, this is the optimum area for risk management. Comp, we don't really know. It could go lower and then, like, get wrecked, and then maybe then it'd be better. But this is like, look, you know, you got this third valley maybe, but right here, this swing low from June 2022, clearly defended successfully in January 2024. This was a trade setup, a successful trade setup. That was it. Then it was over. And here we are, right back here. I mean, this is it. Like, you want to, one could long Raven today and have a stop loss set up at 1.6 cents and let it ride, and your upside is this. This is your target up here. Like, you don't get any better than this. Like, this is it. Like, hey, you missed out on some of the crypto gains. Ravencoin, again, stop loss below 1.6, 1.5 cents, and let it go. Let it ride. Because if the bottom's getting put in right now, this is where it has the absolute maximum upside. We're talking 100% upside, 112% upside, all the way up to 128% upside right here. 1, 2, third valley, bro. And this fake out stuff, forget it. It's about what's happening right now. So think about comp out of your mind, but think about Ravencoin. Ravencoin, very compelling. Baba Booey, 73,000 chat. 73,000. 73,075. 87 right there. We've done it. Multi-month highs. Let's go. Let's friggin' go. Set an alert there. OP is an active trade setup too. Even though it did the thing, it just did the stupid thing. But hey, just both these lows. This is a confirmation low of this low. So still really good, just patience. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Since we started out on Bitcom, let's go to Bitcom. Check it out. And it's trend, man. It's uptrend. All right, have we tested it? 139? We have not quite tested it. We're about $30 off testing the highest daily candle close ever, which is right here. March 13th, 2024. Crazy, man. Absolutely bullish pandemonium. Oh, welcome to the people in the Discord. Welcome, y'all. Again, joining the Discord is a really smart move if you care at all about investing in yourself and learning more about what I teach here. Okay. Whoops, my God. That was, yikes. 73,080, man. We are just sitting here on the cusp of absolute glory. You can't believe it, man. No more supply. Chat, the composite operator on the double FUD Friday, he grew desperate. He knew he was running out of time and supply, so he had to create some with some joke popcorn headlines. And as you can see, ever since then, number go up. Where are we going to be at? An hour and 17 minutes. Yeah, Hey Song is actually closer than you could, right? It's like Hey Song is closer than it appears in the mirror or something, right? That's what it is. Could someone make a meme with that? We've been live now. How is this possible? I've been live 2 hours now.
If Hey Song comes, please play
2 hours.
Version. Smiley face. Been here with your brother for over 3 years now, Jay Louie.
Joe Lewis, man. I mean, what do you think we're gonna do? Play the fake Hey Song? Talking about the remix. The remix is awesome. That's kind of for, yeah, that's not for all-time highs. Don't tell me what to do. Just kidding. One punch. No, my trainer's disappointed, but I told him I've been waiting 8+ months for this, man. 8+ months. It's work. It's business. It's how it goes. Yeah, I do need more coffee, right? Do I need more coffee? Man, that'd be crazy. It'd be 3 cups. Let's see. Do a poll. All right, there you go. All right, go ahead and vote. I'll let the chat decide my fate. Yeah, Irwin Coffee Beans, Jameson. Definitely Irwin Coffee Beans. Killing it. I don't even know. Do we have another request? No, Mr. D's. That's all he wanted. Don't think we had any more. Yeah, who needs requests when Bitcoin's doing this? Yeah, I get it. Maybe I need to just go ahead and get some AMD lotto calls. Oh, 70%. Yes. How many? But only like 168 votes. Oh my God. It's going to be an ultimate. Yes. There's no way the nose can come back now, right? Okay. So is it going to be AMD or is it going to be Google? Nvidia's starting to catch some bids, but its earnings isn't until next week. Wondering if we're going to see all-time highs soon on that again. Looks good on other semis, so oh my God, we're close, dude. There's just, you can just tell there's like just not really any more asks on Bitcoin. Like the sellers have just completely quit. Like they're kind of giving up, which is a spectacular thing to see. Okay. Here we go. Oh my God, here we go indeed. Look down for a moment and here we are, 73,100 right there, but we still have not yet tested 73,139, which is the highest daily candle close ever on Bitcoin, March 13th.
Mitch, is the vet setup still possible?
Yeah, of course, it's still possible. It's just no one's bidding on it, man. It's doing that whole like right shoulder, the second shoulder of the right shoulder, you know, like go to it for a sec. It's not dead by any means. It's just disappointing, you know, disappointing that it just kind of did that. It's still fine, right? Did anything happen? No, it just created a local confirmation low, bullish engulfing candle. It's still completely active. There is nothing wrong with VeChain. It's still fine. Completely fine, VeChain. So that's to answer your question, David. That's it. Yes, VeChain's fine at the basement, at entry levels. Like, if it did play out, you would pray, you would wish to God you could come back to this moment in time with us speaking and be like, man, I wish I bought VeChain when it was literally at the entry level. Look what they're doing. It's the candle low close right here from August 4th that they're defending not once, twice, thrice. Yeah. This is it. This is like the maximum upside opportunity. Like you're buying at the bottom of the right shoulder, which is like, if you buy the bottom of the right shoulder on a potential inverse head and shoulders, like you could take profit at the neckline in case it failed, make 16% on your money. Like it's the most strategic entry. Like
PBI or you are
do breakout
on the
buying
weekly.
of inverse head and
Your
shoulders
choice.
too, but you can buy the bottom too. What's up, Nick? Thanks for 20. Yeah, we can look at Under Armour, PBI, whichever one. UAA though, that's the one. Like that was the harmonic. It took forever, and now it's finally playing out. It looked like Gap, GPS, old GPS, and Gap went nuts immediately, and then Under Armour just kept stagnating sideways, and then Paul Wallen, and then it's now resolving bullishly. So yeah, VeChain is literally fine. Do you get it above 2.1 cents? You're really good here. Local confirmation. You know what's happening? Literally, you know what's happening. So not just confirmation low locally at that level. You now have a classic Class B bullish divergence. You have a low. You have the exact same low, slightly lower low on the close with lower levels of negative momentum. So that is impending price action reversal to the upside implied. So this is a composite man trying to shake people out. He's like, dang, dude, I need to get just a little bit more. He's a freaking junkie, you know? So the only way to win is patience. Only way. But you should know that by now, right? Oh yeah, sorry, UAA. Gonna have to probably put any stock, really any request when Bitcoin's where it is right now is gonna have to be put on a hold, short-term hold, you know, until the multi-month highs just chill out for a minute. Like we were going to request because it was like pulling back off the high, but not right now. Like right now we are kind of at the highs of the day, about to be testing the highest daily close ever. This is pretty magical historical moments going on. Can you keep breaking out? Nasdaq already made all-time highs and did break out earlier. We had the alert on that. We have another alert going if it goes higher. Yeah, Bitcoin futures. It's just, for me, it's delayed, unfortunately. So let's go Cactus Whack. That's amazing, dude. You lived in an apartment, fast forward 5 years, 2 houses later, still washing, and you say you owe me everything? You say, thank you for giving me a career, Mitch? Hey, man, like, this is, look, like, traditional technical analysis, trading, financial markets, to me, I just look at it like it's a form, it's a hobby. It's like golf. Like, instead of, like, going to the golf course and swinging and drinking and riding around your cart and hitting balls, like, you're just in here identifying structures and patterns and learning about this and refining your own system. And like, so, hey man, like my best friend been playing golf his whole life, and you know, right out of college, he plays golf today. He's really good. And it's like, man, that's awesome. But like, how is golf really serving him outside of, hey man, it's a great way to blow off steam and relieve stress and all that. That's great. But is it really serving you outside of like, your nature? Yeah, he's got kids and a wife and all that. So he probably needs it for mental health. But I'm just saying, like, this is kind of mental health for me. This is kind of like my golf. This is my thing. And it's been that way for 13 and a half years. So I just kind of look at it like that. What's up, VJ? Mr. Checkmark. Reef bounce? Dude, I wouldn't. Who cares? Reef's a scam, bro. I hope you know it's a scam. And you putting money in Reef is stupid. Really stupid. That's it. Reef's a joke, scam. Like, imagine caring about Reef when Bitcoin's doing what it's doing right now. That's what's crazy to me. Or whatever alien-based coin or all these other scams, dude. Yeah, Mike, that's what I'm saying, dude. But I own golf clubs. I've played golf for a long time, but I ended up like hanging it up and not playing as much, and really started focusing on this a lot more. So, like, you only have a limited amount of time in the day, right? So you playing golf, 18 holes, that's a lot of time. So you spending that time compounding it over a decade, learning about traditional technical analysis instead of golf. I'm telling you, bro, like, your life would change with that amount of time investing in yourself, learning about this versus golf. I think you'd be in a, like, if someone that was 20 years old and they're listening to me and they like golf or whatever, and they like TA, and I'm telling you, if you choose the TA route to use the majority of your free time learning about charts, trading, financial markets, the economy, everything, just finance, personal finance for yourself, like, you will be a lot better off when you're 30 if you choose this over golf or another hobby, whatever, any other hobby. Hey, Tom Crown, what's up, man? Well, VJ, wonder no more. VJ, you can go and tell your friends that, yes, Reef is a scam, and we don't care about Reef because Bitcoin is about to test the highest daily candle close in its history. That's what you would say. This is Genghis Khan. Wow, dude, we got ancient warlords and Tom Crowns and check marks. Interesting. Why do they take away your highlight? You have your check mark, but you don't have your highlight. I guess when you become mod, they take away the highlight, Tom. Okay, there it is, chat. There it frickin' is.
Look here. Look, listen.
Bitcoin is breaking above the highest daily candle close literally ever from March 13th. That's happening right now. It was 73,139 and change, and it's 73.2 right now. This is beautiful. We are now getting in Hey Song territory for the first time in over 200 days. I'm going to keep this really scaled in now because that, do you see the red 7383557? That to the cent is the Coinbase all-time high. Highs of day, highs of months, right now. Session highs, monthly highs, hourly highs, secondly highs. Up 4.64%. Mother of God. Okay. Oh, no cooldowns, VJ. No cooldowns today, dude. I'm blowing all my freaking cooldowns right now. So the last thing someone should say is cool down when you're blowing your cooldowns, right? Give me... Let my cooldowns go, right? I'm bloodlusting right now. People talking about shorting, man. Oh, we get 700 likes? No way, man. No way. Yeah, we got a lot of people in the chat today. Yeah, fishing, whatever. Yeah, you can. Fishing's the other hobby. I just chose TA instead of fishing, or golf, or guitar, or this, or that. You know, so I think it played out. I think it ended up well. Like, would I rather be like able to understand financial markets and charts and understand the psychologies of buyers and sellers at this point in my life, or would I just rather like to be really pretty freaking good at golf, but like not good enough to like be pro or do anything like that, make money on it? Probably TA. So I think I made the right choice. What's up, Kirby Crypto Man? Not Crypto Kirby, the other one. Yeah, Paris, go ahead, dude. Go ahead at this point. And before price discovery. I mean, once they, what happened when they break 73.835, man? And I think you got this channel's supply line at like 75K. But remember the trade setup. Stick to the plan, man. The plan. What was the plan? This was the plan. That was the plan on Bitcoin September 18th. Entered on the bullish back test of the key 58,000 level. The bullish engulfing candle. Tight stop below 57.5. Entry 60,400. First target got hit. Second target, about 600 points away from target 2. But then you got the fib extensions an all-time high, like price discovery 83, 88. I think a fifth target would be $99,000. If you wanted a fifth target, 99K. Just short of that psychological 100K. But yeah, it's only just the beginning, man. We're only on the way. It's beautiful. You even got an entry, re-entry if you wanted. It's beautiful. Unfolding before our very eyes. Yunus is asking, like, what do I see coming for next? If Bitcoin reaches 75K today or tomorrow. That's not how it works. There is no timing. Like, okay, within 30 minutes, it's going to do this or that. That's not how it works. Again, this is a trading plan that was posted September 18th strategically. I don't know. I didn't know if it was going to play out. I didn't know if it was going to fail. I didn't know how long it was going to take to play out. You just have your entry, your stop loss, you have your targets for the future, and you let it ride, man. That's as simple as trading is. To think about what's going to happen tomorrow, if it does this, if it does that, it doesn't matter. Stick to the plan, man. But I imagine with Bitcoin's price accelerating in value rapidly at this point, we're going to have a lot of people that are going to come in here that don't have that mindset at all. So that's literally what's taught here. When you're not watching the stream, and we're here every day for 5 days a week for the past 8 months, teaching, trading, real trading, traditional technical analysis. Yeah, that's when we talk about this stuff. Today is just special. These price action streams are like very rare and very fun. But the fun comes after the work's been put in. So Zoomers gonna get liquidated? Why, dude? Why only Zoomers? 73,220 chat. We are so freaking close. Thanks for the 1,460 people tuned in. If you're enjoying this quite possible historic moment in Bitcoin's history, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. We are so poised for all-time highs. What are we right now? Off all-time highs on Bitcoin by about 0.8%. We are less than 1% away from all-time highs. And you're here, and I appreciate that, man. VJ, I'm glad you found me too. Thanks for watching. Stick around. Be sure if you're new here to hit that sub button, that like button. Be sure to join the Discord so you get notified when I go live. That's beautiful, man. Here we go. $73,400 and change. 420 right there. 437, 445, 450. Dude. Less than a percent away. Hey Song is very close. We are very close to Hey Song. Very close. Yeah, we are over 200 days, 212 plus days since the last Hey Song was formally played on the stream. Remember, the Hey Song's about two and a half minutes long, okay? And so the game of the Hey Song is we play it trying to have an all-time high within that 2-minute, 30-second window of the song playing. So that's how we do it. Oh, FOMO into rug pools? Yeah, welcome to crypto. Welcome to the effing show. That's what it is. What's up, Maxwell? Thanks for watching for years. Really appreciate that, man. I hope if there are new people watching, you know, understand this is not a common occurrence. You are here under very different circumstances from normal streams. And it would, if this is real price discovery soon, if we do break out, if this is not a fake out, which it doesn't seem like it based on the weekly, the CME future breakout, there will be a lot more new people joining the stream, and it will be some really good vibes. That's for sure. When Hey Song, I told y'all, when I think within a 2-minute and 30-second window, Bitcoin will hit all-time highs, is when I play the Hey Song. That's it. Again, here's the Discord link if you want to join and learn more about traditional technical analysis, be connected to this community. All we do is care about and honor all the legends from the past 100 plus years that put their life's work and research into the study of traditional technical analysis, risk management, position sizing, all that. This is just fun times. This is the, you know, we were baking the cake. Now we got the icing. We're dealing with, oh my God, dude, just the fun parts, the fun aspects of putting in the work, investing in yourself, learning this stuff. And total is on the way, very close to its next overhead resistance after the breakout of the channel, the back test. It was brilliant. And now you're running 2.438 trillion, waiting for that to be tested. If they break that, well, easy 2.577 trillion. You'd imagine by the time total market cap, we see 2.438 trillion, that would be about the time Bitcoin hits all-time highs, I'd imagine, right? About off the same amount.
Everything I've earned and learned is thanks to you. Always being here consistently, with no shilling, level-headed advice. I can't thank you enough. I love this community.
Crypto, thanks for the 690, man, and thank you for, you know, watching and supporting this channel. Yeah, no shilling. You know, I try to keep people grounded, and I know a lot of people hate that, and I'm pretty stern about how I try to teach people. You know, people can get offended or butthurt and stuff, but I'm telling you, this is what you need. You need tough love, and that's all it is here, is tough love. So, okay, we are now in Power Hour chat on the stock market.
It's time for Power Hour.
Power Hour, as the Nasdaq hit all-time highs just a little while ago. Let's check it out. Still right at all-time highs, chat. Going for a kind of a bullish engulfing candle. Yeah, it will be soon, in less than 1 hour. It will be the highest daily candle close in Nasdaq's history. How about the S&P? I think it's off. It's not quite doing exactly. Yeah, it's not going to make all-time highs or anything, but having a decent day, up 0.27%. After that dreaded triple bearish divergence, it just makes you be like, ugh. But maybe they push it up again. It would get quadruple bearish divergence. My God, dude. Money printer go burr. This is just direct correlation of your purchasing power, fiat purchasing power collapsing in real time at the fastest rate ever. Dow Jones just sideways, down 0.18% today. Not a good area. It's, you know, triple bearish divergence. right up against that 1.618 to the extension. It's just, okay, waiting for a pullback. If it doesn't happen, I get it. Money printer go burr. But yeah, those are your index funds. We didn't look at, and again, if you're just tuning in, so Nasdaq, all-time highs. What happened? What else? Gold, all-time highs. Pretty much highs of the day right now. Killing it. $2,774 change. Silver climbing too. All the metals, even the lesser than metals, they're going to play catch up. You know that with platinum, someone should be allocated to platinum if they want to take advantage of it. They should have been. Anyway, we were looking at the monthly on this and 27.83. So you're like literally $10 away from that 100% measured move of that. What is it? 12 plus year large cup with handle. Silver, really good. Just waiting on 35 and change. Really good here. Trend is friend, continuing to pump. Love it. Oh. Check out Ethereum, up 3.87%. Remember, this was a formal trade. I finally gave it an okay for a trade setup for constructing a plan, right? With a stop loss below this 2400 level that was just formally recaptured and then back tested on the 25th. That's all you need. That's good enough. Okay, that's positive price action correlation to a level, and we noticed the third valley after the M shape completed. So it's like, that's great, and it's up instant. It paid instantly.
Just thought I'd stop by and say hi, my son Harris. I met you in Tennessee. Thanks for all you do, brah.
What's up, JDR? Thanks for the Canadian Super Chat. Yeah, met Harrison at the Bitcoin. It was at the karate event. And it was cool because I was hanging out with some people and he mentioned you and we got a picture together and all that. So I was just happy like someone recognized me. I was like, oh my God, someone actually was like, hey, it's Mitch Ray. And I'm like, yeah, it's me. You know, felt good. So thank you and your son for watching and supporting this community and all that. Y'all amazing. Thanks to everyone tuned in. We are pretty much at the highs of the day. 73,400 remember 73,139. That is the highest daily close ever. We are trading above it and we are just inching closer to the highest price we've ever seen in the history of Bitcoin. Are we going to do it today, chat? Thanks for the 1,573 people tuned in. Let's get those let's get a like spike, sub spike, everything spike for the glory of the one coin. The truth, mathematics. You cannot fight this. You cannot print more of it. It is one of the only things that makes sense in this fraudulent world we live in now, really. And the price isn't relevant. Like Bitcoin could be at 50K, doesn't matter. It serves the same purpose. 50K, 70K, 100K, 10K, individual sovereignty, unhackable, decentralized, hard money, hardest money ever invented. And now we're just witnessing, yeah, we know that like whales have been bidding on Bitcoin at a faster rate and buying the most they've ever bought in the past 3 months. We've never seen this much whale buying. So it's now just kind of manifesting. Yeah. And it's a post-halvening year. It's an election year. It's week 44. It's Q4. This is seasonality. This is what happens every 4 years in Q4, kind of beginning somewhere in October. It just happened to be, well, week 3 into 4 is when it started. Week 1 and 2 was not good. It was downtober, right? It was not Uptober. Now we're getting there. Definitely October. Beautiful highs a day on Ethereum, on Bitcoin. Let's check out Solana. Kind of lagging behind. That's okay. The ones that have been doing it, they take a back seat. It's the Bitcoin show, not the Solana show. It had been kind of the Solana show for a while. First target of the trade setup hit on this day. Hit it less than 24 hours ago. So what do you worry about? Target 2, 198. Target 3, all-time highs. Patience, man.
What a time to be alive.
What's up, Rylan? Thank you for the 506 super chat from Canada. That's right, Canada. Yeah, less than 50 minutes until the stock market closes. What's Wall Street gonna do, chat? Good God, 711 votes on that poll. I need a new cup of coffee, but how does one go get a new cup of coffee at this current moment? I need a butler, and I don't have one with me right now, so. Just at highs of day, man. Crazy stuff. Nothing really kind of accelerating right now. I'm not really seeing like nothing going, like Bitcoin Cash up a little bit. BitX, remember it broke out. It's at its highs today. It's up about 10%. What a colossal breakout yesterday, and the follow through today and above the 200. This is a 2-time levered Bitcoin strategy. So you think there's no overhead resistance really at all until 39.91. Some more upside on this one, but immaculate to see it about to be up 10%. And MicroStrategy is just struggling really bad. Okay, Bitcoin's at the highs of the day again. So we're real close to a Haysong. Very, very close. Oh my God, when do I play it? Do I play it now or do I wait? Should I play it now, chat? Oh my God, it's been 200 plus days. Are they gonna bamboozle us? Because remember, 2 minutes. Oh, it's 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Thanks, Ken, man, for the 2 super chat. Yeah, we saw $73,624.98 right there at the highs. Sorry, chat. I didn't play. I'm not playing it. You know, I clicked on it just to get it ready, but they aren't gonna scam me, dude. Bitcoin dominance over 60 now. Hey, it could go to 68% easily. Like that, it's a zone. It's a big zone. Or not 68, it was like 61.8 or something, right? We looked at it earlier. But it's still the Bitcoin show, man. You go to the 60-minute. I'm not going to a 1-minute chart or anything. Yeah, 1 hour chart. Let's go. There it is, your 60-minute. You want more candles, more action. That's probably as much as I'm giving. Let's go, Mesogamma. Pump it, man. Pump it.
It's time, Woody Harrelson voice.
That's right, Faraz. It's time. In the weird suit. Yep, it's time. It was time, though, dude. It was. I tweeted it's time. Go back. I tweeted it's time. And it was like, definitely was time. For sure. Like, we never went lower after that tweet. So we're good. Oh my God, dude. Total still just like bussing. So close to the next level. And such a dream back test, man. Let there be no doubt how this was definitely the way it was being interpreted by bots and market participants around the world. This way. It's the only song I hate on this set. What is going on? Oh my God. Okay, so this stream has been active and live now for 2 hours and 30 minutes. If you're enjoying the extended coverage, I don't stream 2 hours. You know, go live for an hour, we knock it out, we go across the markets, do education, add value, and then I'm gone. But yesterday, I had a 4.5 hour live stream, and now today, very early, I got a 2.5 hour live stream going. So just hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you're enjoying the extended coverage. As Bitcoin is doing things, but what are we off now? We are off. Bitcoin off about 0.39% from all-time highs. Very, very close. What's up, Anita? Thank you. Stevie Ray, Vaughn, we'll see. If I get the coffee, we'll pump. Man, I don't want to miss
Enjoy.
it, dude. I don't want to miss the A song. I feel like if I try to get a coffee right now, I mean, it doesn't take long. I can run there, turn it on, come back, go back, you know. It's a bad time to be trying to get a coffee right now, I guess. This is not all-time high. No, all-time high is literally pictured above my head. Do you see 73,835.57? That is to the cent, the all-time high on Coinbase, okay? So that is it. 73,139 is the highest daily candle close literally ever. So trading above that. So if in 4 hours and 44 minutes have all stayed the same or higher in price, we would be cementing the highest daily close ever today. That's right, Brad. That's right, man. Coffee are all-time high. I'm not sure. The people have spoken. Good God, 830 people voted on yes, I should get another coffee. That's crazy. It's a democracy. I thought it was a democracy, man. Yeah, dude, me getting a coffee is a threat to democracy. Didn't you hear? Or not getting one? I don't know. Yep, so there you go. This is why we don't look at the 60-minute, because it's like, oh, God. It gets people all emotional. Okay, 73,251. We fall back below 73,139, maybe I go make the coffee, keep it going, come back with the coffee, you know, if we fall below 73,139. Why vote? Yeah, dude, it's rigged, man. It's rigged. I'm gonna get the coffee. Yeah, dude, Hitler drank coffee, so, dude, don't you get it? God, it's so stupid. Politics is the dumbest thing ever, man. I'm so done with it. I hate how it's just, like, embedded, like, it's like, come for us. Like, traitors. Politics has come for us. Like, we can't escape it. You can't run from it. It's gonna come wreck you. Yeah, Doge still up 9%. Remember, if you don't know, Doge hit the third target of the trade setup perfectly. Yep, 17.8 cents. That's your target. Doge up 60%, 60+%. So the trade setup was posted October 11th. This bullish engulfing candle closing above the key support resistance after the third valley with the hidden bullish divergence. That was the signal. So since the trade setup was posted, Doge has gotten as high as 62% in 18 days. I would say that's a pretty freaking good trade, right? And it may just be, you know, a trade concluding. 3 targets. Okay, third target. So if they break this level, though, and it doesn't violently reverse, you're probably going to 23 to 34 cents. Wouldn't be surprised, especially if Trump wins, man. Doge is probably going to go way higher. You got to think that. Like, because then it's going to be the Department of Government Efficiency. Oh my God, it was Mooding. Look out for Mooding, man. He's going to eat you. He's going to attack you. Very violent animal. The miniature hippopotamus. What's up, bud? Oh no, I mean, you can keep trying, but you're not gonna knock that basic attention token at the top of the jar out. It doesn't look like. You'd have to have a heavier tip for that. Nice try though, I appreciate it. Mini hippo. So it's like there's an actual breed of hippopotamuses that it's just baby. It's like a little hippo, and just wow, man. I'm a breeder, and I'm breeding these 2 mini hippos, and they just make baby little mini hippos that never get big. Is that true? Anita, yeah. Yeah, the bigger ones, yeah, they're heavier. They weigh heavier, yes. Hippopotami. Hippopotopy. Which one is it? There is a Mooding coin on the Solana network too, which is crazy, right? Look, y'all want to see Mooding coin? Here it is, it's up 5+% today. Mooding, oh my God! It's the baby hippo. This is him on a chart. So there you go on the 60-minute, man. This is why I'm just like, I'm all about the 4 hour because whatever, right? 4 hour, no depression, no sadness, just a little pullback. Okay, everything's fine. 39 minutes till the stock market closes, and Moo Ding is just hanging in there. Okay, hide in the chat. Moo Ding. Yeah, not much to write home about in crypto today outside of Bitcoin and Doge. That's like kind of it, man. I mean, if you would talk about MAGA coin, but it hit a target and a pullback, and yeah, it's kind of just the Bitcoin show. And Nvidia's looking good. Looks like it's going to close the day above the old all-time high from June. Microsoft looking really poised for higher prices, assuming these survive earnings and the coin flips, right? AMD reports today, and Google reports today. So they're coin flips. They could pump or they dump. It's like whatever. Sorry, I'm getting off Moo Ding. My bad. Yeah, it looks like it's coffee time, chat. I have time. I'm not going to miss the Hey song. This is why I didn't hit that Hey song play. Do you see why? We were here. I was clicking on it just to get it ready, but 73,635, and we were less than $200 away from all-time highs, and I didn't hit the Hey song button because this is what Bitcoin does, man. Master fake out. Yeah, started with Baby Hippo, became a meme, social media, and then it became a meme coin. Yep, it is a crazy thing. 72,829 here. Okay. So we're pulling back. As you can see, it's a level where one cannot be surprised if supply is there. There certainly was. This is a zone between 73.1, the most important zone that exists, because there's none after this. So yeah, at levels where there has been supply, there could be supply again. So you're just witnessing a battle between buyers and sellers. Are you scared, man? Thanks for the 1,645 people here. I need to go get a coffee because we have another 38 minutes till the stock market closes, so anything's possible. Do I have your approval? Will you give me your word? You voted, right? Okay, you're the viewer, you're the subscriber. You voted. 916 of y'all voted that I should go get a third cup of coffee for the stream. So if you voted for yes, it would be really unfair if I went to go make the coffee, take me 2 minutes, and I come back and you left the stream. How was that fair? You chose, you told me, you don't have to leave, like, so. Guess this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do, man. Okay, I guess we'll this is 2 minutes 22 seconds song. I'm gonna play this and see what I can do. I'm gonna have to come back and change it, but I'm gonna blast this. You're gonna listen to it. You're gonna love it. That's how we started the stream. Chat, the Nasdaq. Fresh all-time highs. Oh my God, highs of day, highs of your lifetime, the highs of anyone's lifetime that ever existed on the planet right now.
Look here. Look, listen.
Pump this S. Pump Nvidia. Pump Microsoft. Pump Amazon. Pump. All right, so Google, highs of day. Amazon, highs of day. Nvidia, highs of day. Microsoft, highs of day. Apple, highs of the day. My God. Meta, highs of day. All Mag 7s, besides Tesla, are at their highs of their day right now as I'm speaking to you, while the NASDAQ itself breaks to all-time highs. Okay? So, I'll be right back. Like button, bell sub, join Discord. Hang tight. I'll be right back.
What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value. We call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay? Right? Like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right, I mean, right, but I mean, we can all look Bitcoin sort of as...
Forever, Laura. People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. 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 Okay?
The same. I wanna see your body when you look so good, look so fine, baby. You just blow my mind, baby. You're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, been begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. And when I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating.
All right, sorry. Yeah, I had to the drip tray fills up. You gotta throughout the coffee grounds and all that, so bad timing. But Bitcoin's still, you know, trading below 73,139. Nasdaq though is pumping. Yeah, stock market's killing it. Meta highs of day. I mean, all the Mag 7 outside of Tesla at their highs of day. Very nice. But you just don't know what's going to happen on earnings. Google's reporting. AMD's reporting. Who else is reporting today after close? Chat. Give me some tickers. Yeah. Really good song though, right there. Sorry, trying to get the audio levels situated here. Trying to recollect my thoughts. Stream's been live 2 hours 46 minutes. Sophie, Pfizer, British Petroleum, McDonald's reports. Okay, well we'll look at it. We got 29 minutes, and we can maybe, if it calls for it, we could stick around to try to look at those earning reports and see what happens to the price. Looks like Snapchat's also reporting. James says, hey, song soon. I wouldn't be, not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. As you can see, complete and utter decimation of Bitcoin. Too many people called for the hey song, and that's what caused the sell-off, if you don't know.
Can you look at Gin, and it's a beta to Doge? It's a cat owned by Carbo Sumama, who is the owner of Doge and now Nero. You have to look at it on Digzinato. Paste this. Jin Nabfzl 4 FUE 9 Vectka 74 Door 8 HQMT MZPS 2F 0.1120000000 Sol.
This is why we're selling off, chat. This is why we sell off. Thanks a lot, dude. You just single-handedly caused Bitcoin to dump. Thank you. Really appreciate that, man. Yeah, market participants watching the stream, they saw that and like, I have no faith in humanity. Sell it all, dude. Thank you for the 20, but here's the rule. Here's the thing about requests, man. Like, if it's not on TradingView, I'm not gonna look at it. Just not. Like, if that's like a problem, like I'm just not going to other exchanges and going through all that crap. It's very disruptive to the stream. People tried it in the past, and I've been stuck trying to find the freaking asset, and I get there, and it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can't use tools. It's just, it's scam. I'm not trying to get anyone in here into that either. Like, I'm not, see, that'd be the only reason you want to see it is because you maybe want other people to buy it. I don't know. It's kind of sketch, man. There's 2.5 million S coins, and if it's not on TradingView, doesn't make the cut for that, then just forget it, man. Someone said it's on TradingView. Is it? Are you just trying to get me to look at something else? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it is. Jenna. There it is. It's on BitGet. Yeah, like. Here it is. Jinan.
Started
USDT.
at the bottom, now we're here. Clinking coffee mugs.
Sono Bonacci. Thank you so much for the 886. Bonacci. That's what Fibonacci means if you don't know, chat. Son of Bonacci. So yeah, he's just requesting it because, yeah, I mean, obviously someone could construct a trading plan here very easily, right? I mean, duh. Like, anything below this level, you don't want anything to do with it, but they are holding it, and you have favorable price action correlation there, and you have a form of local confirmation. Like one time, now we have a second time. So, I mean, how do we target for that? Well, probably look at just your previous highs here. I mean, I would think that'd be it. That's the top of the range. So this is not to say at all. This is up 15+% too, man. Like, he should have requested it yesterday, but if he was gonna, okay, so don't think about this as Gina loser S-coin scam, okay? Think about this as any asset on any market. Think about it as an asset that you want to buy that actually has good fundamentals on the stock market, whatever, and it's a range trade, okay? So think about this not as scam. Think about this as a way to reinforce the right things when trying to construct a trading plan. So for instance, if you're this close to the bottom of the range and you have favorable price action, that's a signal. And that means it's the easiest, most optimum way to manage risk like this. Stop loss below that level. That would be all-time lows. You wouldn't want to own it. But if they defended the level twice, once, then twice, like a double bottom here, if it's real, you're catching fall throughout the engulfing candle. The signal candle was yesterday. 3.98 to 1. This is literally a range trade. That's how you trade it. It sucks though, because you could have requested this yesterday at a lower level and already been up a lot. But this is, yeah, 1 and 2 here. Bottom of range, buy low, sell high. That's how you'd play it. If that makes any sense. So I'm not advocating or telling you to buy it. I'm telling you, like, this is what you want to see on any asset you ever want to trade. It's the perfect example of low risk, high reward, minimal losses if it fails. If it fails, you've strategically been stopped out, because why would you own it at all-time lows below the level after they are successfully testing it? See, that's the thing. They've done the successful test, because if your stop loss is getting triggered now after these two favorable tests, then this thing's probably going all-time lows, way lower, way fast. So this is it. Like, this is how you would play it.
Hey, Mitch. Just joining stream. ICP, please. Also, when hey
Anthony,
song, Moon Sun,
do not think
we
so
love
much.
Satoshi
40,
the Wealth Maker.
20. Wow, that's.
Is that a joint? Is that a joint?
Thank you, dude. ICP. We can look at it. So does that make sense? I'm not telling you, hey man, I'm making a call on Gina scam coin. I'm just saying, like, take a moment to invest in yourself or to reinforce the things you already know. That's how you range bound trade. The best way to range bound trade. Even better. Like you have like a clear form of bullish divergence at the bottom. That's even better. That strengthens the argument for upside. It implies that the sellers that took over, they are now exhausted. So a reversal is impending at the bottom after 2 tests. And you're diverging on the RSI too, not as good as you would want it, but that is divergence, right? The lows, the lower lows, same lows, divergence. So you have all the makings of a Vosty athlete on this scam coin, which is crazy, right? Oh God, but yep, there you go, man. Education above everything else. So like, hey, he gave me lemons, scam coin. I'm trying to make lemonade with scam lemons. Get it? Okay, trying to make it where everyone benefits from me looking at this, right? To a degree. Okay, ICP, yeah, whatever. High or low. Up 3%. Yeah, still fine. Yeah, it's right. I mean, they confirmed a bottom at the key level. They ran it, and then there was too much supply at the major resistance, still below the 200. And now, not really a place. Can you take action here? I don't know. I mean, 7.6 cents. You know, they're trying to somehow like diverge it locally. What's so weird? So maybe they're putting in like a confirmation low. Like, here's your low. Here's your slightly higher low. And here's the confirmation of the higher low than this low, right? And now they've rallied it, and now they're valiant it, but it's like one low, the second low. Both these lows are higher than these lows. So it's still like maybe they're trying to accumulate, but it's more neutral because you're still making lower highs ultimately. So it's like probably, you could be like symmetrical triangle. So it's really neutral, dude. See that? Yeah, symmetrical triangle. I don't really paint sim triangles these days. But it's just, it's like that. Neutral. Neutral. You're at the demand line of the triangle though, so could play out. I don't know. There were better assets, of course, but it's just like all your other ones, all your other S coins, kind of in the same limbo. I don't know. Is it bearishly, bullishly consolidating? But it's in a downtrend. It's below 200. It's below resistance. Yeah, it's again, neutral is the word, pretty much at this point. I mean, I got the coffee. I'll conclude the poll now. End poll. We did it, man. 78%. 1,000 votes on that poll for a third cup of coffee. Let's go. So we've been live. Oh my God, we're almost live 3 hours now. Bitcoin's still at 72.7. Cannot. I mean, off the highs now. At peak euphoria, down 1.18%. Sorry, chat. We could have been kings. But maybe we'll be kings in the new power hour, like the crypto power hour, you know? Like, you look at these and they're all this kind of like, I don't know, man. Like Chainlink, we looked at it earlier. It's like recapture the key level. They put in a higher low. So it's like, it was a decent argument. The argument's still alive. It's still valid. Look at the VeChain, Cardano. But Avalanche was like, oh man, it was gonna see. It was like three valleys, and now it's like it's on the third valley. Are they trying to do it? I just don't know. I don't know if these things, like, because like look, the resistance is resistance. The 200-day moving average is still, you're trading below it. Is it bearish consolidation? I'm not sure, but they're still trying to confirm more than before. So you just don't. They're extending it out. And you normally want to see the structure and then it resolves, but it didn't resolve. Like they ran it up and too much supply, not enough demand, and that's kind of garbage. So I'm just starting to get a little sketched on some of these alts. Should be doing things they're not. Oh yeah, fresh for Balapa. Sorry, dude. Yeah, older request from earlier. It's an older request, but it checks out. Fresh. Fresh works. You wanted the works of the freshness. Dang, man. I mean, I get it. You know, hey, it's a shark. You know, 99% shark.
Freeman tipped $35.69. Hey Mitch, nice to see stream popping off again. I learned so much in the last few years in the bear thanks to you. Can you peeps say on the daily, is that dragon? What's the next target? 0.2000000000 Sol.
Freeman, thank you so much for the $35.69 worth of Solana, the cryptocurrency contribution. We can definitely look at SCI that I think is just kind of gone now, and there's not much to do, right? Hard to strategize an asset that went so berserk, unless I'm thinking SUI, S-U-I, I don't know, there's SCI, S-U-I, they've both been really good. But we'll look, how about that? That's all I can do. I'll read the contribution more when we get there. So yeah, you're just looking at a big old 100% shark at this point, you know. I guess you could strategize with stop below 1054. There's really nice divergence down here on the daily. My God, that is crazy nice. I mean, that's a seller exhaustion as F. Specimen RSI, when you have one low and then your second low also becomes oversold, that is really nice divergence. Love that. So you cannot be surprised if we react upwards. They haven't really, there's been no performance if they have, but feel like if they were going to run it up, you can clearly see the level, right? It's this 1684, the peaks, the reversals, then it became support and they ran it, support, they ran it, support, they ran it before earnings killed it. So, I mean, you're down here, but I don't think you have a very good local structure at all. You just have some seller exhaustion, and there could be some upside, but I don't know if you're going to get a pronounced rally. I mean, they could react this thing and it rolls over and comes for a second test locally later. So it's good that, you know, you're identifying an asset at the key level, but you don't really, you do have divergence. So there could be like a reactive move incoming where we could see short-term higher prices. But again, that move may not be pronounced, made us end up running up to, again, lower high than previous high and roll over again because they might need to test this level once again. Something like this, where they, okay, the divergence plays out, oh, then it rolls over, and then somehow we get a second low way later, and then on the weekly we show divergence, and it's just a better setup then. So yeah, scalpers might love this because short-term implied reaction, but it doesn't mean that it's just going to run to 1684. I don't know if we have enough here yet on it, so thanks, dude. Earnings next week on Fresh. Yeah, see, who knows, man. It's flipping coins and yeah. Okay, SCI. Yeah, SCI. Bitcoin's right around 72,740. I'm drinking my coffee. Drinking my coffee, man. Yeah, SEI, yeah, it had the thing. It wasn't SUI is the crazy one. SEI is pretty good. You had the completed M shape, the falling wedge breakout, really nice divergence. Well, not really, it's just convergence. I would prefer, because they never really did it. Once they recaptured this 30-cent level, this is what I don't like about SCI. When they recaptured the 30-cent level, there has been zero backtest. Right? Not even like right after they broke it did they backtest. They broke it and it was gone. So I wish we could see what, see they're testing the 200-day. I would like to see something like this. Like something like that would be incredible. Like the inflection point gets tested and then confirmed as support. And then you have your oscillators playing ball. Your oscillators are not playing ball here. I don't think there's any action to take on this asset. I think if you longed this, you'd just be flipping a coin. Be like 50% chance of up or down. Like if you want to roll those dice, if you want to go to the roulette table, you buy SCI right now. That's it. Roulette table, the SCI table. Yeah, sponsored by SCI. That would be it. So I would either wait for 30 cents or I wouldn't do anything with it because I have finite capital, and at this time I wouldn't be looking to long this asset. It doesn't show the framework. It doesn't show enough variables that I'm looking for at any level that I would deem as very important. Yeah, just not really interested. But hey, if it goes to 30 cents, it would be actionable and it would fulfill things that market participants love, right? When you violate a level that's so real and then you recapture it, market participants want to know if it's real. If like, hey, did we really recapture it? Is the level that we broke, is it a support or is this real? So they would come and test it to confirm it or to violate it, right? Oh, it's not a support, screw this, we're going lower. But they might test it and confirm it and say, all right, another higher low than this low, good test, easy to manage risk with a stop loss if it failed and let it ride with a max upside potential. But until then, you just gotta wait. If it goes up, that's 50%. It's like flipping a coin. Congrats on the hitting black, you know? Yeah, I'd rather take a 50-50 on AMD or Google earnings. Yeah, it'd be more fun than SCI. Because at least we know we're screwed or we're in glory in 5 minutes, you know, or whenever the market closes, whenever they report, you know. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Yeah, MicroStrategy, it reports tomorrow. Yeah, MicroStrategy tomorrow, I guess after market close. Yeah, and it's not having a good day now. It is down, like Bitcoin's up almost 4%, and MicroStrategy itself is maybe dark cloud covering. Or not quite. But dang. And down 1%. I'll show you. She sold more Square? Dude, max bidding Square if Kathy Woods is selling more. Yeah, up here, man, at 1.618, look what they've done. You know, they hit the golden mean ratio, chat. Not for nothing. All right, they hit it, and this is where we're reacting. Big red candle here. Do they really take it higher on earnings or tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe they need to pull it back and it needs to get back in line with Bitcoin because it's run too high. I'm just not sure. But 10 minutes till the close. And it has struggled really bad today with Bitcoin killing it. Dawn maybe. Premium went over 3. Yikes. Yeah, so they would sell their own shares to buy more Bitcoin. Can MicroStrategy do 20% on earnings? I don't know how or why, because this report isn't going to be anything good. And it pretty much just tracks the price of Bitcoin by, you know, some premium by, you know, like 1.5 or 2. So I don't think, I mean, earnings could very well be bad because this is so much higher than Bitcoin, right? Relative. Like, it's been outperforming the crap out of Bitcoin lately. So it's like, revert to the mean. Let's head back down to earth a little bit, put in a higher low than previous low, and then run again later. Like, you could be seeing that tomorrow after close on MicroStrategy. To think it would be pumping, don't you think? Like, I think it pumping on earnings would be least likely. The least likely of the pumping, dumping, doing nothing. It would be, yeah. Yeah, less than 9 minutes. Yeah, Google's at its highs of day. It's broken a resistance, but it's going into earnings. So in before, it was a huge look. You know, Google earnings is soon. Earnings is like 10-15 minutes from now, and the day of earnings, they are breaking a resistance. That is so sketch, man. Doesn't that kind of make you be like, oh God, they're gonna rug this thing? But I don't know, because it's the most beaten down of the Mag 7 lately, right? I'm saying, like, Tesla had been, but it's different, right? Everything turned around the summer. Google was like having real big trouble, and I would say the Mag 6, excluding Tesla, this has been the worst. And so you're like wondering, what are they doing? Like, they're breaking a resistance. You're going for the highest daily close since August 1st. And earnings are getting reported. So is it like, are we going to get follow through on earnings? Or is it going to be like, haha, gotcha, gap down, destroyed, going to fill gaps at 151?
Hey Mitch, thanks again for the stream. Let's look at both PBI and
Nick,
UR
sorry,
on
man.
the weekly.
It's just been chaotic, right? Very chaotic stream. What are they going to do, chat? What's going to happen to Google? Bro, will Bitcoin pump up? Chat, can you answer his question? Will Bitcoin pump? yeah, Under Armour. We'll look at it right now. Sorry about that. That was a request. Is the Under Armour? Yep, its trend is reversed and it's going to keep going. You do have earnings. Oh, God. Earnings is November 7th next week with NVIDIA. But yeah, this is a bottoming structure, I think. I think eventually, if this resolves, you'll end up at 1437 and 1928, or at least $11 to go test that key level. But this is a mega bottoming structure. You look at the weekly here; it is so real because it's a look how this is. I'm talking. This is a what? How many days? 5,000 day large harmonic framework. Like, if you're seeing this, you should have tons of conviction to own Under Armour. Like, you're talking $20+ target, $20 to $25 target on Under Armour on the weekly. Unbelievable. Type 1, Type 2. Type 2 is taking its time. This is an Adam and Eve double bottom occurring at the pattern completion zone of a, right, 12+ year, 15+ year, 14+ year huge bat pattern. Yeah, once they break this one high from 2007, this is off of the races, man. So like $20 is a long-term target on Under Armour now. Just saying, look at the divergence on both oscillators on the weekly. You don't ignore that. Look at the high volume coming in now. Oh my God, dude. And let's go look down here. Yeah, look at that bullish back. See, remember what I was talking about when they recapture levels that were violated? They like to retest. Okay, so they retested that key inflection point September 9th, that week. And that test was successful. And so the bids have come back in. And once 921 breaks, all heck is going to break loose. And it's a long-term thing, man. This is something you sit in for probably a year plus if you want $20, $25. A great setup at the basement, all basements for Under Armour. Actually good. Good for like an investment or position trade, whatever you want to call it. Wow, crazy, dude. Thanks again, Nick, and sorry about the delay. Just craziness. I don't think I missed any more stream requests. What about GME? Yeah, GME. Yeah. GME was good. I mean, it had the, remember we identified the bottoming structure, the third valley. And it like kind of like the next day it was like 7%. We got 4 minutes till the daily close. Hey, look at this. Like we identified this. Come on, man. Right? This was on stream. If you watch this stream long enough, like, you know, a few days ago, it was just like, okay, confirmation, local confirmation low. Yeah, dude, it's just like right here, man. Like, okay, they're putting in the third valley here. But one low, then the second low, bullish inside doji bar, pretty much. And yeah, another day of indecision, and then it popped. And if you break 2320, that's everything. That is such. I mean, it's resistance right now, so you don't know. But if they break 2320, you see the price action, and it's a crapshoot. $27 is a target. But this thing could be going to like 32.50. This thing could go to 47. You really want to pay attention to GameStop if the buyers are able to break this resistance of 23.20. Everyone wants to have an alert set up around 23.40, because if you hear that alert, huge things developing on this joke stock. Yeah, it's all technical. Crazy stuff, man. 2 minutes, chat, and change until a lot of earning reports. Okay. McDonald's, BP, Sophie, Pfizer, Visa reports, Snap, PayPal, CMG, OIS. Yeah, Google and AMD. He okay, yeah, I guess he tipped again, so it's like, well, he tipped over 40, so we'll look at PBI as well. First time he tipped just Pitney Bows, what? Oh, this one's a really good trend. Holy crap. Well, been here before. The last time I was on Pitney Bows, and it's a dream, man. Give me a break. What do you do now? Looks good. It's a new uptrend, like trend reverse, bro. Dude, you want to see it? It was more than this. Look. There it was. It was a huge falling wedge with an M shape. The M shape you see on your screen, identified. I changed the color, whatever. But this was it. I mean, it was, what was the trade? Was it 418? Back whenever, this was posted this in charts only and pinged everyone March 8th of this year. Bullish Gartley completing at a 1969 and 1980 high. Look back. Let's go to the weekly so you can see it. There's the wedge. Oh my, it's just the beginning too. Sweet mother of God, March of this year. The old 1969 and 1980 highs. That is where bottoms, generational bottoms get put in. Oh my God. Forgot all about this. Yep, March 8th. You can't say there's not value in the Patreon/Citadel, dude, when this stuff's you're getting pinged on this. Just saying. We should have done something with it, but it's only the beginning. I think this is going to like $15+. And chat, there it is. All-time highs confirmed on the Nasdaq, and now earnings upon us. Unreal, man. What a dream. This is such a dream here, dude, and it's just begun. Like this will go on a multi-year uptrend probably now. That's how this whole thing reversed. Yep. PBI, man. Pitney Bowes gonna take over the world over the coming 2 years. Okay, so we're clear. Oh my God. Yep. Pitney Bowes, man. So look at that joke 4-hour close, man. Highest 4-hour close since March. Yeah, that was the highest 4-hour candle close officially since March 14th again. If you want the highest 4-hour candle close in the history of Bitcoin, you need to close above 73,528. We didn't do that. So, but that was, let's see. That was, Bitcoin just confirmed its 8th highest 4-hour candle close in history. It's okay, right? Meh. But you understand, like, the daily close, right? 73,139, like a level where there could be supply. There is supply, man. Sorry, just doing some stuff. Okay, let's move it. So I don't know who's going to be reporting first. Google's up initially. Oh my God, let's go! Lotto calls, but who knows, right? I mean, it's too early, right? They could easily not have even reported yet, right? Okay, up 5%. Yeah, bought those calls. Just like I did on Tesla, just for fun. And this could fail. This could be down 5% in the next 10 minutes. Just remember that, okay? So, again, the reward to risk was there for the gamble, for the coin flip. I enjoyed it. I didn't have an edge, but yeah. Google up 4.8%. Let's go. This trade setup. Hype in the chat. But you don't know with earnings. You're just flipping coins. But man, that was a nice breakout. But you just didn't know if it was going to be a huge bamboozling or if they were going to follow through on the breakout. I think it's too early. This thing could be flat or down any moment. You just can't trust these initial pops unless they stay that way, you know. Google's not gone at all. 3.4% is not gone. I mean, 3.4% is 2.6%. You see what I'm saying? Is in the threshold of it being a nothing burger gap. Well, that means that gap will most likely fill in the coming days, weeks. So if you want a gap that won't fill, you need a reaction like Tesla, where it's up 10, 15% on earnings. This is nothing like that at all yet. And it may never be. Sol Mega Breakout? Sol's Mega Breakout would be considered $198 to $200 psychological. So no Mega Breakout on Solana yet. No, it's not the case. Google beat top to bottom. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, but only up 3%. So again, it's not really blockbuster earnings. Not a breakaway gap. Probably will fill soon. If this is all we're getting. I mean, maybe they keep it going, but it should be going higher if it really was. Yeah, see, Scott Carney also says $200 is the breakout point on Solana. It is. It just is. It's the range top, whatever. We've had it plotted there for a very long time, and it's the second target of the trade setup because it's a mega resistance. Wow. Yeah, still it's only up 2%. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, so this is like you survived earnings, and even if you didn't go long on a trade setup or anything, you're probably gonna have a chance, you know, unless they do something crazy. I don't know why it would pump any more at this moment, unless the conference call is really good, you know, the earnings call. Okay, so on deck is AMD. Have they reported yet? Yeah, I think y'all would say something if they did. It's up 0.91%, so probably nothing has been reported. Up 0.88%. Don't think there was a report. Hidden bullish divergence did certainly develop, though. Look at this. Implied continuation the upside. And I love how they recaptured the key level, 163 today. Up 1% after hours. If earnings start coming in and you're seeing it, just type the ticker in the chat so we can run over to it. Yeah, because I know these are two big ones. I know there are other ones too. Yeah, no report yet. This would be up or down way more than 1% if it was actually reported. Why is CAS going down? Because the composite operator concluded his entire campaign, and now he's done. He's in a distribution campaign on costs. CASPA. Did we get over 1,000 likes? What? No, I don't believe it. Oh my God, we got 1,054 likes. Jesus Chimes. Thanks so much. That's 2 streams in a row of over 1,000 likes. It was a lot harder yesterday than today, but that's price action for you. Google 175. That's really nothing. That's not much at all. Just being real, man. It's not like it's up 3.38%. If you again a breakaway gap is probably like 8+% or higher, and that's just not going to cut it. Still waiting for AMD's report, I suppose. This will be the first solar wrecked. Yeah, screw solar, man. I mean, like, it's bad. The only reason these things haven't collapsed is because you just have a good macro. I think a lot of these solar companies, like Enphase, oh, God, it's just awful. Apple's down a little bit after hours, but I don't think it's reporting. It's just down. Meta's up a little bit after hours, but it's not reporting. Still waiting on AMD. Visa is reporting supposedly. Visa's up 1.3% after hours. Yeah, Visa, coupled Hendelman. I mean, it looks screwed, you know, because the high, the up thrust, the back test, the up thrust, but until they take out 270, it's still higher lows, and it's not a bad action magnet move till that level's broken anyway. So who knows? Flip your coin on Visa being up 1.79% right now. Could be crazier. MicroStrategy good close. Yeah, they didn't dark cloud cover it. That's for sure. You got another day of trading before MicroStrategy reports after close tomorrow. I don't know. I think Coinbase, I know they report tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be after market hours. Caesar's down 5% on earnings. Again, we're just hanging out, waiting on Bitcoin to do something. Yeah, Caesars would have run what a freaking insane setup right here. You know, the dragon at key inflection points, the bullish back test of the supply line, and the tip top of the zone. I mean, a dream with like these double bullish hammers, double, triple bullish hammers. What a run. And this means nothing. Like, it's down 4.6%. That's nothing, burger. That's an unfilled gap that would probably fill. Like, you should wait for a sell-off and a higher low to come in than these lows and probably run to 50 bucks eventually. So anything down 4 or 5% is not a big deal. The issue is when they're down 10, 15+% and they're staying down. Or they're up 10, 15%, and they're staying up. That's breakaways. Yeah, Google's still a nothing burger at 175, which is fine. That's good. I'd rather it be up than down. Okay. Yeah, Amazon up a little bit now after hours, but I don't think they're reporting. It's just the ebbs and flows, the big boys. AMD's still only up 1% right now. Bought a few, a few lotto calls on this too, just because my buddy on Wall Street did. I'm just having fun. House money. Like, I understand it's considered gambling. Snapchat. Snap was crazy, then it wasn't, and then it crashed, and it's down 4.5%. Yeah. They can't really do anything with this, can they? Whew. Are they putting in a bottom? I don't know. Composite Man probably second guessing himself right now. You know, he's like, should I continue this buying campaign? This is awful. That's probably what he's saying right now about Snap. I've been in this stupid position, accumulating for so long. I don't know, man. He's looking in the mirror. Down 8% right now after hours. Oh, keep our eye. Oh, okay. Get wrecked, Snapchat. Still waiting on AMD to report as it just sits there up 1%. Why was he buying Snap, man? Yeah, so what else? We looked at Caesars, we looked at Snap, we looked at Visa, we obviously looked at Google, which is still just hanging out 175. It's fine, you know, nothing blockbuster. I don't know, chat kind of died. Reddit is up. Oh my god, dude. Reddit's up 17.6%. Did they report earnings, man? Oh my god. Oh, well, old channel. I haven't been here in a while. My god. Look, he hasn't paid attention to Reddit. Look at it. It's up, yeah, 15%. Currently trading at $94. They broke this resistance. I guess just continuing. I hope this is what MicroStrategy does, right? Just, oh, they broke the level and they're gone. But yeah, 16% and climbing. Okay, so this is the big one. Reddit is the big mover of the day on, you know, earnings and stuff. So Russia fined Google 2.5 decillion rubles. My god, that's crazy. That sounds like an outer space term, you know, like there are a multitude of dectillion of exoplanets in our universe, they think. Corvo, oh boy. Corvo was like trying to do the whole, you know, accumulation range, but dang, down 14+% now. Good god. Oh my god, it just failed to launch. Matthew McConaughey this thing. Right, look what it's trading at. It's trading currently at the worst, like at the level, below the level. See, very disappointing. Like, okay, there's higher lows, but then like locally, you fell back below the 200. You're putting in lower highs, same, you know, like a buy wall. It looked kind of not really healthy before this too, and yeah, down 14% at this level. Do you see back in 2015, 2018, and of course more recently 2023? Yeah, they're back down. So hey, man, you think about, if like they survive, it'd be interesting to see what people do. What the market participants, did they just buy this level and they just bid it up? Or is it something way worse? Something really bad's going on and like they don't, yeah, because below 87 bucks is 63 bucks. Yeah. Get wrecked, Corvo. AMD up 0.2%. Right, earnings still not reported, I guess. Are they doing it at 420? Like they doing what Nvidia does, Tesla does?
Last one. Thoughts on SENS? 2-year falling wedge on the weekly.
SENS, what is this? All right, down 1% now. Maybe they're reporting. AMD, not up anymore. Down 1.45, 0.18%. Down 2.39%. Uh-oh. Down 2.3%. Looks like they reported maybe. Down 3%. Down 3.5%. Down 3.75. Down 4%. CMG now down 8%. It's okay, AMD. This is maybe this is like if it's down between 3% up 3%, that is a nothing burger earnings. But now it's down. Yeah, it's very volatile. 4% right now down. So my Wall Street buddy made the wrong call. But it's all a coin flip anyway, right? So it was like he flipped a coin and it landed on heads and whoops, wrong side. CMG, let's check it out. Chipotle away. Good. Yeah, had a nice dragon, continued to run, and ran leading up to earnings, and they dumped it down 7.4%. But dude, look at this. It's so freaking crazy. This uptrend here, it's like parabola effect. It's like the steepening. The angle of ascent is steepening every time. It's like the acceleration of bids, and that's why you use the curve line like that, because you can no longer use a parallel or like a just a standard trend line tool. Snap now up 10%. Wow. What, are you kidding me? It was down, what, 8-9%? And now it's up 10%. Okay, Composite Man, I guess he knew all along, chat. Composite Man, he made the call. He was like, hey man, what's going on? Could you, I've been buying this thing for years now. Let's do the other thing. And now 10+%. Highest price since August 6th. Okay, reaction to Corvo is causing AMD to fall. Corvo provides radio frequency solutions for AMD products. Nothing comes supercharged. All right. Snap, pump. Let's go, dude. Snap and Reddit. Poor AMD, it's still down 4.3%. But if it goes down 4%, if that's it, like if it doesn't like really drop 10% or whatever, it was nothing, and that gap will probably fill. Yeah, until you fall below 154, you're pretty safe on AMD. There's no problem. There's still hidden divergence. They just, all you gotta do is survive here. But it is unfortunate you are now trading below the key level. Like Bitcoin 69K, you're trading below that on AMD. 162, down 5.5% and falling. Yeah, big guzz on AMD. Inline expectations on EPS and revenue, not good enough, dude. Dump this thing. You can't just do what anyone expects. Dump it, man. Okay, well, I don't know. So we got through some earnings reports. +6% and falling. Yep, not looking good. That was, I mean, you go a few more percentage points and it's a real nasty loss here. Nvidia also took a small hit due to this report on AMD. Yeah, so, all right. Earnings season, we are in the thick of it. We're going to have days like this next few days. So just understand that. Chat, I've been live for 3 hours and 35 minutes. So, and the hype has died down. The stock market is closed. Bitcoin is not pumping anymore. It's stalling. It's hanging out now after hitting, you know, amongst one of the highest levels it's ever seen. At the, you know, at the peak today, we were this close from all-time highs. You're literally, that's so wild. So I think, you know, this happens. Like maybe by 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going again. But yeah, just hanging out for now. So maybe they back test 71.7. Definitely a possibility. Whatever. They never even tested 69K. So yeah, really. Yeah, sleep schedule wrecked, workout schedule wrecked, all the above. Well, my sleep schedule is already destroyed. I'm like a zombie at this point. All right. Great stream. Another long one. Hit that like button, the bell, that sub. Join the Discord.
LTCN,
of course,
please.
You're gonna tip me
If we're able
like
to
after
recapture the
3
$55
hours and
level, what
37
targets are
minutes.
realistic?
When I'm doing my outro, let's request it now. Not anytime at 3 hours and 37 minutes. Good God, I just don't understand it. Like, why? Like, just wait till the next one. Yeah, Litecoin. We knew, like, it was a good structure. Litecoin in. Yep, look what they did. Up 12.7%. No surprise if that structure was going to resolve this way. That was probably the way it was going. So $20. $20. I hope you requested it because we looked at this and identified this 3 rising valleys above 1305. I just hope that, like, hey, you're looking at, let's celebrate, man. We did it. Right? What targets are realistic? $20, $25. Those are the 2 realistic ones. After that, it's not realistic. It's stupid. It's like 34 and 50. So on deck, $20. Psychological. It's been a reversal like 1 time, maybe 2 times. 20, 25, and then 50. That's it, man. Okay. Thanks for coming, guys. Maybe we get a Hey song soon. Till then, respect. T. Hey.